Okay.
Should we start official then?
Yeah. Well, let's do a little recap first. If I remember correctly, the last scene and last episode of Mohole, I think it was Dr. Philip. I think he was with his friends searching for Dr. Roylott in his office. He wasn't there, but you took a look to that computer screen he was working on so feverishly earlier, like yesterday, I think, and you found out that not only that screen is cracked, but that computer looks it hasn't been on for a long while. It's like dusty, cracked, and no idea what was doing the good old doctor on that screen. It doesn't work either. It's just busted. The computer doesn't go on, doesn't turn on, doesn't have a power cord. So that was the last scene. You were desperately looking for Dr. Roylott because you reminded Dr. Kent, Dr. Rachel Kent, who is an employee, or she's the head of the crew that manages the reactor control room. You reminded her that there was a severe fault or flaw with the coolant systems in the nuclear reactor. You showed her the logs, and she remembered that she had told Dr. Roylott about this, but she somehow forgot about it. Then she rushed to the office of Dr. Roylott with you in tow, and then, well, Dr. Roylott is nowhere to be found in his office, and well, yeah, you checked his computer, and well, it doesn't work. It's cracked, and haven't been working for a long time. So, what do you do? Dr. Kent is perplexed, like looking around for Dr. Roylott, and she's radioing various personnel asking about Dr. Roylott. What do you do, guys?
Well, I just want to quick recap again. If I recall correctly, we were going to get this thing shut down because it was not safe, and the reactors. What was it? The reactors severely broken or damaged, or
they were overworking,
or There's so.
There was the potential for it to essentially cause severe issue.
Yeah, so just reminding myself, we had decided that this is going to be a write-off, and they're not going to be able to go ahead with this. So that's why we went looking for Dr. Roylott. So we're in Dr. Roylott's office.
Yes, you're in Dr. Roylott's office. That's where we left up.
The computer that we typing away at yesterday.
Yes, it's busted. That thing doesn't work and doesn't look it had to work in a long time.
But there's no other staff in here.
No, it's only you and Dr. Kent, who was with you all this time. Just as I said, you reminded her what's going on.
What's her name? Angela?
No, her name she's Rachel Kent. She is the head of a reactor control crew, and Angela Youssef is like the personnel manager.
She was our guide.
Okay.
Yeah, Dr.
Yeah,
Kent,
sorry.
Rachel Kent, she was the nuclear physicist, same as me, so she was the one that I was interested in speaking to the most. Cause
That's where I got confused.
my biggest concern is the safety, because they're using a nuclear reactor and a drill going towards the core of the Earth.
Yeah.
And
Yes, and then she told you like she had talked to Dr. Roy about this, and she didn't remember that fact until you confronted her with the logs who were addressed to her.
yeah, so when we've confronted her, she said, "Oh yeah, I did tell him about that, but nothing happened." Right?
No, nothing. No, I think she forgot about that. She said, I don't know how.
She denied having the emails, didn't she? She denied seeing any of those emails.
Yeah, she didn't remember it.
Or she didn't remember.
Yeah, she just remembered it now because you confronted her with it.
Just remembered it, did
Very
she?
sad.
No. If you remember the last session, she was really confused. She was like, okay, I don't know what happened. How could I forget about this? And she rushed out of her office
Yeah, she
with
was
you in
acting
tow.
weird.
She said, just let's go. We need to talk to Dr. Roylott right now. And then you followed her to the office of Dr. Roylott.
Now,
Is our bodyguard or security escort
Yes.
Nigel still with us?
Yes, Nigel is a couple of steps
it's,
away.
I'm
In
gonna
fact,
look
when
at
you
him
go,
and be like,
when
"God
you go,
Damn it, Nigel! Call in security. Put this
Well-
place on lockdown. We need Dr. Royla."
a quick question.
and he said he was sorry, ma'am, but I haven't received word of any lockdown. There's no.
So,
I can't do that, man.
Can I quickly
Let
ask
me-
a question about the surroundings regarding the computer being all dusty and shit? Is the rest of the desk and the rest of the office in the same state? Or was it just
Yeah,
the computer?
right. No, it's like there's papers and there's other equipment, but yeah, it's used. You know, Dr. Roylott practically lived in his office, but you don't understand how he worked so feverishly in this computer. It makes no sense.
Just the computer.
Yes.
can I ask about so you know how the rest of the staff, like when we were down in those other rooms and stuff, in the computer room, and then when we were in the reactor bit and stuff, they all looked like they were like properly overworked. None of them ever had times for breaks. They were all like
Yes.
properly done in. And what's the security guard that's with us like? Is he in the same kind of state, or does he seem kind of fresh?
No, he seems normal because they just do their rounds and they don't seem to be overworked. They just seem to be fine. But it's a different state of things. So they don't.
So if we
Yeah,
were to ask Nigel like common questions like who's the president or the prime minister right now, like would he be able to answer?
Yes, ma'am. Prime Minister is whoever was the prime minister
I think
at
in
that time.
2017 in the UK it would have been, am I right in thinking David Cameron?
Well, but then David Cameron it is.
Am I right? Terry, Clarice, sorry, Martin, Tammy, am I right? Would it have been 2017?
They were never my prime minister. So
There we go. Okay, hang on. Prime Minister 2017, I'll quickly Google it. It was
I'm Scottish,
Theresa May.
mate.
No, it was Theresa May already. Yeah, it was Theresa May.
It was a Theresa May.
Yeah. She was from 2016 to 2019, so yeah, it was Theresa.
Well, then that's the prime minister. Yeah, Nigel knows who is the prime minister right now.
And does he remember like what we were eating for dinner yesterday?
Not sure, man. Remember, I just stayed away from you. You know, I don't want to intrude, man. Yeah, and it's true. Nigel just when you are eating or anything, he's just around, but not just on top of you, like just over your shoulder, looking what are you doing. In fact, when you are searching Dr. Roy's office, he stays just outside the door. He only walks in if you call for him.
So I'm wondering if this might be a potential side effect of like the roilet gas or something going on with the operation here.
You saying that out loud, Doctor? Is that in character?
Yes, that's correct, Doctor.
I think you might. I think you might have a point. You might be onto something there, Doctor. Yeah. Well, and I'll have a look at Dr. Terry and at Clarice Williams, the MP Clarice Williams as well, and I'll be like, what is going on here? What's going on with this computer?
Well, I don't know what's going on with this computer, but I'm quite curious. At first, I thought it was like Dr. Jessica was saying. That's as close as you're getting. Like she was saying, I was wondering if this, because the state of those workers downstairs, but compared to like, it's selective. Not everybody's affected the same way, so I don't think it's a side effect of the gas. I think I'm just thinking about it being a consequence of those guys being under so much pressure to work so hard.
Are you talking? If you're talking about this in the office, like right there, but Dr. Kent is present, and she chimes in and says, "I don't think you are right. I think I have not been exposed to this gas. I don't work near this gas never. I just I'm in the control room and then in the reactor control room, but I do not go to the drilling floor or the processing plant or anything. So I still don't understand how I could forget about something that's important. But
how much have you been in contact with the actual gas itself, Dr. Kane?
No, none absolutely not. No, nothing.
But we're in the middle of the North Sea and we're on the rig that's dealing with the gas. You don't have to be near it. If a side effect of what you're doing is some sort of like a type of radiation or a type of stuff, you don't have to be near the actual gas to be feeling the
Doctor,
effect.
yeah, no, oh, sorry, but no, there are no leaks in this facility.
I mean, are you sure of that? Because you also said there was nothing wrong with the reactor, and yet here we are finding issues with the reactor.
Well, have you found any other logs that say something about a leak on the gas in the processing plant or something? I don't think we have alarms. If we have. And if there was a leak or some hazard, we have alarms for that. So
was it in her emails? Was it in her info that we found out about the?
It was in the log, and then also questioning personnel.
Yes, it was a hard copy you found. You printed these logs.
Now I want to maybe see her reports then to see if there's any more.
Get her to show us all the logs. I want to see all the records of it.
Well,
if she's forgotten about emails, then we need her to start going through our other stuff.
Yeah, let's march her to her office.
Well, we could go to the control room and check the logs.
I know. I want to go in your office and check your logs and all your information.
Yeah, I want to see what people are sending to you.
Well,
to see
no.
whether she's been ignored.
If you can just forget about something like the reactor being overworked, if you could just forget about something like that, I wonder what else you could have just forget about.
Well, that's a good question, Doctor. Really, I'm as worried as you are about this. In fact, I think we need to find Dr. Roylo. In fact, we need to head to the control room, to the reactor control room, and put a stop to this. We have to stop the reactor.
We have to shut it down. Yeah, right.
We do have to stop the reactor. You're right. So, but I don't trust this bitch anymore, and something shady's going on.
You see that out loud? That in character?
Yeah, I did. I'm not here as some kind of scientist. I'm just here as a politician, as a representation of my people. I'm not.
I'd be careful because I voted for you.
That's a big lawsuit for this company if a politician dies on their rig.
Before we head out of Dr. Roylet's office, is there any obvious recent notes or anything on his desk?
No. doesn't seem to have taken any notes recently.
He was doing something shady's going on
Can
here
I-
though, because we have seen him at that computer before.
Can I do an investigation of this room and see if I can find anything noteworthy?
What? Sorry?
Can I investigate in this room, have a look, and see if there is anything, like even if it's in
Yes.
away filed in drawers or whatever, that's going to give us any kind of clue what's going on?
Okay,
here?
you want to spend a couple of maybe half an hour searching?
Yeah, no
the
more
whole
than that
office?
though. No more than that though, but I do want to search around in here.
All right, go ahead. Let's make a spot hidden check. Yes.
Okay, 2 seconds.
Dr. Kent says, okay, if you want to keep searching the doctor's office, I have no problem with it. We have pressing matters to attend. I will go to the reactor control. I need to put stop to this.
Do you guys want me to go with her? I'm gonna be like,
Yeah, we
wait,
can accompany her because I don't trust her.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with and take Nige with us.
Is
I
Clarice
think
gonna stay with me?
Sorry, sir. I will stay with I need to stay with the majority of the group. I'm assigned to their security. If you want, I will do radio for an escort for Dr. Kent.
Nigel, we don't have time for this right now, and I'm
Yeah.
gonna just start walking.
Yeah,
Can we
and
not
I'll,
go?
me too.
All right.
I'll go. Yeah, with Jessica as well.
Jessica, are you going to go with Dr. Kent too?
Yep.
Okay, no problem. But Nigel stays with these guys outside the office, and he radios, and short few minutes later, another escort goes
I ain't
with
even
Dr.
waiting
Kent.
those minutes. I'm just.
Now,
Yeah, me too.
Before
No,
they
it's
go,
like you're walking. No, you're walking, and in the way they intercept you and keep walking with you.
before they go, I would have said, leave no stone unturned, Dr. Anderson. Something's going on here.
Agreed, Doctor.
So, just 1 second. Where are you two going? Where's Teddy and Jessica going?
Dr. Kent.
Yeah.
With Dr. Kent to keep an eye on
Taking
her.
off there. And you're snooping about in the office here.
Yep, and I've put it up on stream. It was hidden. I put it up. I rolled an extreme success, baby.
Okay,
Ooh.
well,
Wow.
I'll probably I'll probably stay here with you and have a little snoop about as well because I want to have a little look and see. Can I do another roll and see if we find out anything extra?
Actually, okay, with the stream roll of Dr. Philip, there's not much else to do here. Okay, so Dr. Swan, you search the entire office, but you really don't find anything. But you're sure you just left nothing untorn. Every file cabinet, and you're pretty sure there's nothing else of importance here. You find a little weird that you don't see any notes,
Find it
any
very weird.
recent notes from Dr. Roylott. It's like, okay, he everyone says he lived in his office working, but whatever work he was doing seems to have been done in the computer, which doesn't work. You don't know what the fuck Dr. Roylott does here.
I wasted up. My first roll was absolutely beautiful, and it's wasted because there's nothing to be found.
Well, but you don't know until you do.
Well, at least we know there was nothing to be found.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, so I'll go and catch up with Dr. Anderson and Terry. Dr. Terry. Well, it's Terry with Dr. Williams, isn't it? But you're just going by Dr.
Yeah.
Terry.
Terry's cool. That's how Terry rolls, I think.
I don't really
Right.
go with you. I don't want to be left here on my own, to be honest.
You were with me, so Are you
Not
gonna
much of the science stuff means very much to me, but
come? Yeah. Yes, Clarice, let's catch up with the other doctors. There's nothing else
Yeah.
in here.
Yeah.
There's nothing
Well,
to be found.
remember, you spend like a half an hour looking about, so let's go with Terry and Dr. Anderson. Okay, you are following, or you are going along with Dr. Kent in your way to the reactor the reactor control room. You are walking to the accommodation blocks, going downstairs, and when you reach the first floor where the sick bay is, you see some guys, some workers from the lower platforms. They are wheeling away a stretcher with a guy laying there. He's covered in some kind of green slime.
No.
And this guy is just like writhing, like just screaming, and he seems to be in pain. And they're just running, like wheeling him away towards the sick bay, and they pass just in front of you. And say, "Excuse me, make way! We have an emergency here." And this guy passes just in front of you, and you see this. This is a guy, just a worker, just covered in green slime, just like screaming. And they go right to the sick bay. And Dr. Kane says, "What the fuck? What happened? What's that? I don't know what happened to Harry. We just find him like this. We don't know what happened to him. This is really weird. Please call Dr. Pearson right now." Okay.
Where was he? In the on the rig? Whereabout was he? In the reactor room?
No. Harry doesn't work in the reactor. He works in the lower platform, just in maintenance.
Oh no, are we caught up at this point? Sorry, are me and Clarice caught up at this point too?
No, not yet. Not yet, because you spend like a half an hour. This happens just as they are walking out of the office. Remember, the offices are like in the it's in the second floor. When they go downstairs to the first floor to go to the exit of this accommodation block building towards the control room, they run across this scene. They're going. This guy is being wheeled away to the sick bay, and they run into him.
I'm gonna nudge Dr. Anson as like, I'm pretty sure they told us there was no record of any accidents ever happening.
Oh, this just happened now. We were looking for him, and finally we found him in the lower platform, but he wasn't anywhere near the control room. We don't have any business there. The access is restricted to that room. But they don't stand around to chit chat. They just answer you, and they keep carrying this guy away to the sick bay. So what do you keep working with Dr. Kent? Or Dr. Kent says she sees this and she's surprised, but she is intention is to go to the reactor control room.
I'm going to ask Dr. Anson because I'm like, I could use my biology skills to check out this guy, but then that means Dr. Kent's going to be... What do you think, Dr. Anderson?
I think you can help him, and I'll continue on with Dr. Kent and make sure that she is okay, since the group probably isn't far behind us.
Okay, I will tell you to keep your mobile phone on.
Okay, yes, you keep going with Dr. Kent and leave this scene behind. And you go to the reactor control room. You take all the way down to the lower deck, and when you get into this big security door, with a key, it's locked with a keypad, and 2 security guards are guarding it, just like yesterday. And when you go there, well, Dr. Kent is going like right past them because it's like her office, her place for. But she's stopped and the security guards say, "Sorry, Dr. Kent, Dr. Roylott is in there, and he gave specific orders. No one can enter this room until further notice. We have an emergency."
The emergency, sir, is that we need to be in there with him right now, helping to shut off the reactor.
I don't know, ma'am, but those are my orders. No one can go in or out of this room until Dr. Roylott or my superior says so.
All right, what are you gonna do? Shoot us? Doctor can't open the door.
I need to go inside. We have orders. You cannot go in. Dr. Roylott orders.
Doctor can't open the door.
I know Dr. Roylott is the head of this facility. I can't go against him, but maybe he just realized the problem we have, and he's trying to resolve this.
Dr. Kent, we just came from his office where you saw the state of things. We just came from your office prior to that where you finally remembered about the issues at hand. So either give me the code or open the door.
The security guard, sorry, you cannot go in. I have to have my orders.
I'm about to rip the gun from this dude.
Your gun out if you have a gun.
If you touch his gun, he just do a brawl check.
Oh no, I'm still with thingy with the guy in the biology thingy.
Oh, you were sorry, I didn't get that part. Terry, you went to sick bay with this guy.
Yeah, I'm not there.
Okay, I'm going with you. Just
sorry.
in a moment, no problem with that, no problem. Security team, okay, guys. Let's go with Gary. I like Gary.
She's picked a fight with the security team. Come on,
Yay.
Well, you touch her gun. You touch her gun, and he quickly overpowers you, and you are you are pinned down.
Shit.
And sorry, man, but we have orders. Please step away from the door. And she lets you go again, and
I'm just gonna start banging on the door then to try and get Dr. Roylott to open the door.
okay, you scream, doctor. But okay, she's like, they don't mind, they don't pay attention to you, but ma'am, please. They just tell you as politely as they can. Ma'am, sorry, Dr. Roylott orders until he says so, or my superior, Mr. Stahl, tells me so. I cannot let you in here or anyone out.
This is ridiculous. So you guys probably don't even have doctor degrees, so I don't even know why I'm wasting my time with you trying to explain this, but we need to get in there. Who do we need to contact, and how do we contact them right now to get access?
Dr. Roylott. He's in there.
Do you see? Obviously, you might not even have any degree at this point, so can you see what the issue is right now?
Sorry, ma'am. I got my orders. Dr. Kent says, Dr. Anderson, maybe Dr. Roylott just realized what happened. I don't know I know it's strange. I don't know what about that busted computer. Are you sure Dr. Roylott was working in that computer? I don't know what to tell you, but maybe the doctor just came to his senses just like me, and he's shutting down the reactor or something. I'm sure that all this has to have an explanation. This is I don't know what to tell you, doctor. But while you are talking with her, she's trying to calm you down. You see the guards just like they getting a message from the radio like, yes, no can do. Okay, and they stand there. The guard that's escorting you, he rushes away from you. He's like has been sent somewhere else. So, and while you're talking with Dr. Kent, her two-way radio comes to life, and someone says, Hey, whoever is listening, we need help. McCready is crazy. He just locked himself up in the communication room. We don't know what to do. Send security down here. Okay, Dr. Kent, again. Hello? What's happening over there? We have a situation in the communication rooms. Okay, well, I suppose security is on the way. I can't go now. I'm busy. Okay, you are in this position there. Are you going to go? Dr. Kent says, okay, Dr. Anderson, we don't seem to be able to do anything here for now, but something is wrong here. Something is happening, but I don't know what. Now, saying the communication officer is crazy. We are a worker infected with something. I don't know what the hell is happening in this platform. I will try my best to contact Dr. Roylott. And she turns to the guard and says, please, can I talk to Dr. Roylott on the radio or something? I don't know how. Can I come in? Can you please tell him I need to speak with him urgently? I will pass your message to him, ma'am, when I'm able. But for now, you cannot go in there.
This is some bullshit.
Yeah, I know, Dr. Anderson. I know. I don't know what the fuck is happening here, but I'm going to find out one way or the other.
Now, are me and Clarice catching up yet? Because she was screaming and banging on the door. I would have sped up.
Yeah. Just wait a minute. Well, we have to go with Terry, who is meanwhile, he is going to the sick bay while all this is happening. So we go back to the sick bay. Terry, you follow the stretch. This guy is just wheeling the stretcher to the sick bay. Okay. And there is they reach the sick bay. You enter, and a guy with doctor's scrubs just is surprised. Like, wait, what's this? What happened to this man? I don't know. We just found him like this, and the guy is just at this point he's almost all covered in green slime. And he can't stop screaming, okay? And
does it look natural, like it's from, like some ocean?
You have never seen anything like this in your life, okay? And the doctor is just like, I don't know what is this? We have to remove this from this man. And sorry, excuse me, you are? I'm Dr. Pearson. I'm the one in charge of this sick bay. Excuse me.
I am Dr. Terry, so that's my name. And he does that Superman thing like that. I'm Dr. Terry. And
okay, yeah. Dr. Terry. Look, I have. Sorry, I have a little piece of artwork here.
Ooh.
Let's see. With yeah, that's Dr. Pearson.
Ooh, nice.
Let me move it down a little for stream.
And he begins to try to treat the man. They all say he puts on some gloves, okay. And nobody touch this man, please. I don't know what we are dealing with.
Yeah, Terry is not touching that after seeing the picture. He's
Yeah,
backing away.
that's Terry in the doorway.
No, but no one is it's touching him. In fact, the workers have not touched him. No, don't worry, doctor. We have not touched him anyway. But please, get out of here. Thank you for bringing him here, but I need a space to work. Dr. Terry, are you here to assist in some way? Or,
I mean, I know about biology and stuff. So how did this happen? Was this because he's been in the ocean or some form of chemical thing?
Well, we will have to ask their co-workers, but they just said they just found him like this. But this substance is nothing. I don't know. I haven't seen anything like this before. Do you think it's some kind of marine life form or secretion or something or maybe something from the? I don't know. I don't think it's from the drilling. I don't have no idea.
Can I do some biology stuff to check it, or I don't know?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like take a sample of the sludge with gloves and sticks, not sticks. But
yes. Well, you don't need a check to just you just put some gloves on and you grab a just little stick and you can take a sample. Okay, and now when you check closer this slime and the sample you just took, you take the proper precautions, right? But let me check something. But you see this slime when you put it into this little flask. You see like tiny pseudopods shooting from this slime, like trying to move around the flask, and then you see the slime spreading to this man's skin, and you see the slime in his clothes like moving. You see these little tiny pseudopods moving around, like the slime is trying to move into the skin of this guy, and it's covering him slowly but surely. And please make a sanity roll because
it's disgusting. Yeah.
You see the flask, this little sample of slime just moving about with his pseudopods trying to escape from the flask.
No.
But well, you just lose 1 point of sanity. Okay? Maybe some kind of marine life you never have seen before. Maybe it's okay, and in fact, while you're trying to take the sample, another patch of slime jumps towards you and lands on your glove. Fortunately, you have the precaution, and you quickly brush it off.
It's
really.
Yeah, that's not on me. That is.
No. Okay. But you managed to take the sample, okay? And you see Dr. Pearson. Dr. Pearson tries first. Okay, he tries water first to wash this guy with water, and the slime does go off. He tries saline solution, nothing. He's after like 20 minutes trying to help this guy. You can see Dr. Pearson is it's out of his depth. He doesn't know what to do. He's overwhelmed. He hasn't never seen this. I don't know how to help him. I don't know what to do.
He's gonna be like, I saw this film once that was like in like the Arctic, and it had some bees, and they used fire on it. So maybe you could use some fire, like
You think using you maybe what
heat or something.
well, doctor, maybe heat. It's if it's alive, it's a life form. Maybe heat does something. Yeah, he takes this like a burner or just tries to apply heat to the slime, and then it starts to react violently.
Okay.
And moves even faster. Now the slime begins to spread quicker through this man's body. Doctor, no, I don't think this
maybe no fire. Let's put the fire away.
But, well, oh shit, doctor. In fact, the man it's really in a bad shape. This doctor, he's like, okay, he's overwhelmed. He's not, doctor. I don't know, doctor. I can't think straight. Well, maybe we kill this man. I don't know. Well, what do you think, doctor? What do you?
I mean, I'm an oceanographer, so it's a little bit above my pay grade.
I know, but well, if it's clear it's some kind of organism. Could it be some kind of marine life or marine life form that we don't know? Have you seen anything about like this in your studies or something? I don't know. Help me here, please.
Can I roll for if I know any sea creatures that are like these slime things? Do I need to roll?
No. You don't have any idea. First time in your life see this, but
can I take some pictures on my phone? Because I guess phones have
What? Yes.
2017. Yeah, Charity's gonna try and take some pictures.
Yes. Well, doctor, maybe cold. Should try? Do you think we should try to apply cold to see if we?
Carefully though. I guess after the fire experiment.
Well, he brings some ice packs and begins to cover the man with ice packs and shit. And you see the slime beginning to slow down and stay still. Okay, doctor, can you bring me that sample here first? Let's
a little bit, yeah.
Well, he drops a cube of ice. He gets a cube of ice into the flask, and the slime begins to retract from it, like it begins to slow down. Okay, and after a few minutes, that little bit of slime you took falls inert, seems dead. However, this man, seems to be better now. The slime begins to retract, but he's still in very bad shape. And he says, Dr. Pearson says, "Okay, doctor, help me. Then we have to put him to some kind of bath or cold."
Yeah, like an ice bath. Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Well, you start to help him, do that, and we're going to go with Clarice and Dr. Swan, who are going to the reactor control room because that's where they said they were.
No, I think we were going to go try catch up with Dr. Kent and Dr. Anderson at Dr. Kent's office.
To go find out what's in our office.
Yeah, we were just having a search around there, and they were going to catch back up with Dr. Anderson. And
well, you can't catch with them because they went to the control room, but your plan is leave Dr. Roylot's office and go right away to Dr. Kent's office.
Yeah, and I guess if I get to Dr. Kent's office and there's no one there, I would phone Dr. Anderson or text her.
Okay. Yeah, well, you don't get a response because Dr. Anderson is really busy fighting and arguing with these guards. So she doesn't pay mind to her phone until after.
But then that's down at the control room. That's not at the reactor room. That's not at Dr. Kent's office that happened. Am I right?
No. That's the reactor. They were at the entrance of the reactor control room, and the guards are there and not letting them in. Okay.
Yeah, because we're trying to get it turned off, aren't we? Shut down.
Yeah. So if you want to catch up with her, but they were going to the control room. Okay. But if you want to search Dr. Kent's office, she's not there. Just after leaving Dr. Roylot's office, that's an option too.
Well, yeah, because I didn't find anything in Dr. Roylot's office. I think maybe I will have a search in Dr. Kent's office. What do you think, Clarice?
Yeah, definitely.
Right, we'll get a search here as well then. Shall I roll a spot hidden for here?
She's saying that she's forgot about these emails.
I want to see everything.
Yeah, then there's something going on.
Well, yeah, you go to her office, okay? It's right there in the same hallway. And yeah, you search. You take let's say your stream roll works here too, so you don't lose it.
Nice, thank you.
But you don't find anything else. But you do find. Remember, you confronted her with your findings in the logs.
Yep.
You had to dig deep to find these logs. Okay. But you find in her office, under a lot of other paperwork, like forgotten, like just laying there, all these notes about the problems with the reactor. Okay, these notes that she herself made
on paper.
On paper.
Let's put them in my pocket.
Yeah, okay.
And take photos of them.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. So maybe she was telling the truth because she had made notes and these notes meant for Dr. Roylott, like her reports for Dr. Roylott.
And so I find notes that are like a report addressed to Dr. Roylott then.
Yes, there are copies of reports addressed to Dr. Roylott from Dr. Kent. Okay, so they were laying like under a lot of other paperwork.
I'm taking a photo of them and I'm taking them.
Yeah,
all right.
I'll take a picture too, and then just say, keep a hold of them. There is something going on here. They're covering something up.
No, we're shutting it down, so we need to take this as evidence. Absolutely.
This is dangerous. People could be hurt.
All right. And after this, what are you going to do?
Well, I guess we need to head to the control room because Dr. Kent and Dr.
All right.
Anderson.
Well, what did you text Dr. Anderson?
Where
Dr. Swan? What did you text her? What did you say?
Just where are you?
Oh, right. Well, after much arguing and fighting and being handled by security guards, you see Dr. Kent is going away. Try to do something. It's clear she can't do anything here. You check your phone, just casually, and you see a text from Dr. Swan asking you, "Where are you?" But I think like a minute, just if you are typing any response, you see Dr. Swan and Clarice arriving into this to the control room. Well, you guys see the same scene. You see Well, actually, Dr. Kent just went away, and Dr. Anderson is like standing there, frustrated, I suppose. And you see the security guards are guarding the door to the control room, to the reactor control room.
What's going on, Dr. Anderson?
These fucktards are really getting to me right now. They have no idea how we can contact Dr. Roylett, because, catch this, he's in there right now and gave them orders that we cannot go in.
Well, they need to let us in because we're shutting this down, so...
We're shutting
I
this
concur,
down
Doctor.
and they're covering something up.
Yep. And so, of course, Dr. Kent is a little too passive, but these fine gentlemen, and I mean, one of them probably is fine, and he was very dominant and assertive with me, but we'll address that later.
Are you within earshot of them, Dr. Anderson?
I probably am. I'm probably still right by the door.
Well, the one at the handle, you say, "Sorry, ma'am, you can touch my gun. You can't do that."
Oh, I thought you said I can. Okay. I was like,
You
we're
can't do
really role-playing this right now. Yeah, no, I understand that, sir. But at the same time, you need to understand that there is a situation here on this platform. And we need to talk to Dr. Roylett. And obviously, if we have no way of communicating with him other than face-to-face, we need to get in there. There are urgent matters. Your life could be at stake. Everyone's life could be at stake.
I understand, ma'am. I'm sure Dr. Roylett will talk to you soon. But we have a order.
I'm going to look at the security guards, and I'm going to say...
Can I roll intimidate, please?
You can try. But...
as you're doing that, can I say that I was going to look at the security guard and say, Clarice, would you like to phone your friend, the Prime Minister, and tell her about what's going on here? Because maybe it's going to mean... Because you gentlemen here that are obscuring justice... That are obstructing justice.
A matter of public interest.
This
now,
is a matter of national security.
I will have to ring to have the Scottish police come across.
It's now a matter of national security.
I don't know about that, Mister, but sir, but we have orders. Ooh, and shit. That's a fumble.
Okay.
I'm a tiny little skinny little wiry woman.
Yeah, I see. They're clearly not intimidated, but you just sorry, ma'am. Yeah, I understand. Yeah, you can say all you want, but I have my orders. Take this up with my superior or with Dr. Roylott. I suppose you can speak with Mr. Stahl if you want, but I doubt it will do any good.
Put Stahl on the phone.
This door stays closed until I hear otherwise from my superiors.
I think you'll find that as a member of Scottish Parliament and the government that I am your superior, and I'm telling you that we need into this office.
Doctor, we don't work for the state. We're a private security firm hired to secure this facility, and that's what we're doing.
Then I need to have my security and my enforcement come over here.
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. You can do that. But we are not moving from here.
You said that there's two, right?
I was just thinking the same thing.
I mean, they are outnumbered.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yes. I was just thinking the exact same thing. Is what's the door? What's the lock on the door? Is it a code?
Keypad.
It's electronic lock with a keypad.
So these guys would have to.
Oh yeah, it's a code number, isn't it?
Yes.
So we can't just knock them out. You think
we could shoot it off though. We could knock them the fuck out and shoot it off.
Yeah. This is all out of character talking. Time out, we're just chatting.
Yeah, I was going to say, we're just watching you guys.
I'm definitely talking right next to their ear.
Yeah. I him. Just punch him.
We need to get in there. This is now a matter of national security, and if you obstruct us, you'll be obstructing the course of national security and national justice, and you'll be in a lot of trouble, gentlemen.
I'm just following orders, sir.
I'll have some kind of like emergency code or message that I can send that it tells people that I need help wherever I am. Surely, as a member of.
Well, yeah, I mean, not like that. You can try to phone someone, but there's poor signal right now because there's a storm front coming. In fact, yes, I forgot about a little detail. Well, we talked about this last session, but we need sound effects because it's raining and a storm front is it's about, so there is very poor signal to try and call right now. Okay, but well, these guys are there and just not moving, and well, they are pretty. These guys are professionals, okay? These guys are not going to move. They're professionals and they have their orders and they're not going to move.
Yeah, give me a sec to look at my character sheet.
We need to go somewhere else. We need to go to like where's the actual room that would physically shut the thing down. There has to be some sort of emergency physical stop.
Well, I'm thinking we've had a failed intimidation. Can I try a wee bit of charm?
Well, you can try, but it's going to be with a penalty.
Is there a way that I can assist to lower the DC on this? Because I am happy to now flirt with this guy who has gone toe to toe with me.
Just
after
lower undo one button on your shirt, and that's a +5 on my roll.
These guys, as I say, they're real professionals. Okay. And okay, it's a private military contractor. Okay, these are professionals, and it's going to be very hard. Okay, I'm going to need extreme success, and that's going to be with a penalty. These guys, and after just what happened right now, they're trying to intimidate them, trying to go for her gun, it's super difficult to try to charm these guys.
I'm gonna try it anyway then.
Okay, you go try away.
I got a regular success. There's no point even doing the penalty or bonus roll as a.
It's not enough. Okay, so sorry, I just okay.
How much luck would it be for an extreme?
You will need.
I have to do it twice though.
You will need 9. You will spend a lot of luck.
We're not getting in this room. We need to fucking go somewhere else. This is fuck having to speak to Dr. Roy. Let's go to the little engineering place.
Go to the actual reactor control room and
you could go to the actual. There is an actual reactor room where the reactor is. But it cannot be controlled from there. So, I mean, the reactor control room is the place where you can control the reactor. Okay, but what else? Right, you're in the lower decks right now, right? Okay. Look, you are trying to decide what to do. Let me check this map a bit. Drilling floor. Oh, you are near this. You hear a commotion because you are near the drilling floor.
Oh.
All right. So you hear a commotion and screaming about. At the same time, in the sick bay, you have. In fact, you have. You are not in the sick bay anymore, Terry. You are.
Okay.
You are in one of the gyms, bathrooms. You have made some kind of improvised ice bath for this guy, It seems to be working. Very slowly, this slime begins to recede and die off. When Dr. Pearson's radio, his two-way radio, explodes as in bursting into shatter. It's an emergency. We need help from medical. We have a situation down here in the drilling floor. We need help. And he say, what kind of emergency? There is some kind of infection down here. We need help. There's sick people down here. Oh, the doctor says, "Oh, shit, cannot be. What do we do, Doctor Terry? Do you want to? Can you go down there, or let me go and you stay with poor Harry here? But we need to do something."
Yeah, I will stay with Harry, and I will text the friends the weird pictures and say that there's some weird as shit going up on this.
Well, yeah, you get this you get these pictures on your phones sent by Terry of this person. Dr. Anderson saw him, but you didn't, Philip and Clarice. And well, yeah, you see this picture in your phones of this guy covered in green goo. Okay. Well, you get the message. You get Terry's message. All right. You hear some commotion down further away from the control room, and you see stretchers going towards somewhere. Okay, people rushing out with stretchers somewhere. But well, you had a tour down here, so you know it's in the direction of the drilling floor. Okay,
I'm trying to find where we are on the map that's on screen, because
you're here. You're here. This is the reactor. This is the reactor control system. Okay, and the drilling floor is here. You see a commotion down here. You hear screaming, and if you take a look, you can see people rushing in with the stretchers and things. Okay, that's what you see.
Okay.
Well, all of you that are down there can see that.
Do you not think we should follow the fucking stretchers, find out where the source of this is coming from, get people out of there?
Yeah, I think it might be best, because we're obviously not going to get anywhere with these two. But maybe we can assist others and evacuate if we need to.
Yeah.
Yeah, he says, sorry, man. Just orders. Well, you go away trying to follow these stretchers, okay? And you see a lot of people covered in this green slime, it's green goo, okay? And from the drill pipes, the main pipe from the drill, you know, where the drill goes into the earth, and it's covered in this green slime. It's bursting. It looks like it burst from these pipes, this green goo. But right now, you don't see this slime in the floor. Strangely, you don't see slime in the floor. You see like bits of the slime in the pipes and around, but you see the people covered, but you don't see slime in the floor anywhere. But these people are being carried away, being put into stretchers and carried away. You arrive in the middle of this situation. What do you do?
I think having seen the pictures and stuff, we might want to stay back from that.
Yeah, I don't want to touch any of it, but I still want to know where it's happening.
Well, one of the workers there tells you, okay, I don't know. It seems from what little I could understand from these guys just before they just went into screaming fits. It's like something bursted from the pipes, or from the drill. This seems to be coming from the down the air. I don't know. Something seems to have pierced.
Is the drill stopped?
No, he's still going.
There has to be a way to stop the drill that's not electronic, like from the room. Like, you know how machinery
Yeah, we had a manual shutdown for the drill.
Be some kind of way to do that.
Yes. Well, yes, but we need to contact Dr. Roylott or Mr. Gold, Mr. Goldman. I don't know.
Nobody can get a hold of Dr. Roylott. This is an absolute emergency. There has
to
be.
We have to do this from the control room. We have to do this properly from the control room. So yes, please, make space, please. And they start to roll these guys out of to the sick bay. Okay, and you see, doctor, after a few minutes, a guy in Doctor Scrubs arrives at the scene and says, "Oh, this can be more of them. I can't feed these people in the sick. We are not equipped for this kind of situation. We will have to make some kind of improvised treatment area. We need to take. Okay, I know. Take them to the gym, please. And you need ice. We need cold to treat these people. Okay. You hear this guy giving instructions that right there to these men carrying the guys away from here. Okay. And what do you do?
Well, I think we need to get not Doctor. I think we need to get Piers Goldman, the boy that's in charge. I think we need to get him to get us into Roylott's office.
Yes,
it's Goldman that's in charge, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, yes. Well, the guy, the dog. Well, you can see his tag name, Dr. Pearson. He says, "Yes, Mr. Goldman is technically in charge." Well.
Is it
actually one calling the shots here is Dr. Roylott. Goldman is just a pencil pusher and
is Winestep's the rich benefactor, is that right?
Yeah, where's Mr. Winestep? He's the guy who's my associate.
Isn't he the rich benefactor?
No, but he's the guy. He's the guy who's stressed to fuck.
He's the politician.
Yeah, but he's not here. He's
everything falls on my shoulders. Blah 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 blah.
Well, yeah. Well, you can go find. So I suppose Mr. Goldman should be in his office or his room. You can look for him. But I have an emergency to treat here. I'm going to be in the gym. I need to. You are with Dr. Terry, right? You are the auditors. You were supposed to come here. Yeah. Dr. Terry was helping me earlier to treat one of these men that was affected by this strange substance. I don't know, but anyway, I'm going to be in the gym treating these people. Okay? If you need anything, yes.
What's the prognosis on that other patient? Is it looking good or?
I don't know I don't know what this is, but I think we found a way to help these people, but we have to be quick because these people look in a very bad shape, in a very advanced state. We need to be quick about this, okay? But yeah, the first one is Mr. Harry. Harry is going to be okay, I think. I hope. We seems to. Cold seems to work here. this is some kind of living organism or something. I don't know. Maybe Dr. Terry can explain better. I understand he's a marine biologist or something like that. But I have, well, he has first told me to use heat, and we saw that we got a reaction from the substance that accelerates its rate of movement and expansion. So we tried the opposite. We tried cold, and it seems to work. So have that in mind in case if you need any help, and be careful. Do not touch anything that has this substance on. Okay.
Appreciate it, Doctor.
All right. I will be in the game if you need anything, and he marches on. Okay. Then. All right, Dr. Terry, a brief moment with you. You're starting the gym in this improvised ice bath, and you see like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 stretches coming into the gym with these people almost all covered into this goo. What do you do?
I think I'd be trying to like ring everyone and be like, "What the fuck are you guys doing? We've got like a pandemic of people covered in slime." Like,
no, Dr. Pearson told us to put these people here, and we need to make some kind of improvised treatment room here. I suppose he will be coming shortly, but we have instruction to put these people here. Okay, well. And what do you do? You don't see Dr. Pearson anywhere.
I'd be a bit worried because I'm like, if this thing seems like it can move around and there's loads of these people covered in it, I'd be backing away.
Okay. All right, Terry.
I'll go back away. My friends. I'm gonna be trying to find my friends in.
Okay, you leave this alone. You go away. Okay. Okay. You don't know where your friends are, or well, maybe one of them answer your pictures.
Yeah. I've been on my phone because I was trying to get a hold of Dr. Anderson before, so I'm looking at my phone and checking.
Yeah. You check. You can have tearing down with you there. You can convene in the lower decks. Okay. Whatever you reach to catch up with your friends near the drilling floor, and they are there, and you see you see the same. You see the drilling floor. There's evidence this green slime came from the pipes, but it's curious because there's all those people are covered in slime, but you don't see that much slime in the floor. So, what do you guys want to do?
I want to go find Winestep's office.
No, sorry, Miss Winestep is not here. He's down away in London. I suppose Westminster's thing. She's not here. He sent you here, and he sent Mr. Goldman.
Where's his office though?
Well, Mr. Goldman's office is in the accommodation block. Right here, and the accommodation block in the second floor, just where the other offices are. But that's Mr. Goldman. Mr. Winestep is not here. He's back in London. All right, and well, you all got. If you want to go with Clarice, I don't know if you all want to do the same to try to find Mr. Goldman office.
I want to try and find Goldman as well because we need to get in a royal. We need someone in charge of Roylott to get us into that control room. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'd be like, we've also got like a medical outbreak as well. Like...
Yeah, but I'm not a doctor, and I don't want to contract whatever this is. Like, I can't help here.
the medical outbreak's obviously caused by the drilling, and we need to get the drill stopped first of all. So we need into the control room.
I'm gonna ask Dr. Anderson what she wants to do because Terry is pretty concerned about the people covered in slime.
All right, you guys go then to the accommodation block, right? All together to this second floor to the offices to try to find.
We might need to split up because I feel like we have to treat the patients, but at the same time we have to stop the source.
Yeah.
If we know that some of the properties of this substance or that they're, cold slows it down potentially at like a molecular level, I might be able to help, but I don't understand it, and so I might need to get a better look at the patients and in their environment, while the rest of you maybe go and check up to see what progress we can make on shutting down the drilling.
Okay.
Who's going to have the most authority? I mean, is that you, Clarice, as the MP? Should you be trying to get?
I think any of us, it's a fucking emergency. There's some sort of outbreak. It could be the cleaner who's running to tell them.
I'm a nuclear physicist. I'm not going to be any good help in here with patients.
I'll batter this door down. I can't help but down here with these people.
Right. Me and you come with me and we'll go and try and find Goldman then.
Yeah, I think I need, and I want to study where this slime's come from. If it's come from this floor, like where's it leaking from?
Yeah, it's leaking. It seems to have come from the pipes from the drilling pipes.
Right. So I know, has anyone cornered it off or shutting the pipes down, or is everything still going on? Is anyone
It's still operational until we can shut it down.
Everything is operational. It's only like it came from the pipes. It bursted from pipes. This slime. Okay.
We need to shut it down.
It's coming like it's coming from the drill, like from the drill, like bubbling up, and it's bursting from some pipes.
Well,
but
I'm going looking for Goldman. Clarice.
All right.
Yeah, I'll stay with Dr. Anderson.
Dr. Anderson and Dr. Terry, are you going to try to stay in the drilling floor? Are you going to the gym? I
think we need to go to the gym. I mean, there's nothing that we can do really down here on the drilling floor until we get the operation shut down. We could just evacuate the floor.
Okay, let's go then. All right, let's go with let's see. We'll just go first with you, Dr. Anderson, and Dr. Terry, because that's the sick bay in the first floor. So you make your way back into the gym. Sorry, no, not that sick bay. To the gym, because that's where the sick are being treated. Okay, that's in the third floor. Sorry. Well, then let's go with Clarice and Philip first, then, because you just stayed in the second floor. You find Mr. Pierce Goldman office, and it's locked, and
I give the
you don't see anyone around.
To quote Brew when she was joking earlier, I'll kick the fucking door in. But I'm not joking. Yeah, I'll kick the door in.
Okay, go ahead. Do a strength check.
Strength check.
A hard strength check.
Let's go.
I'm gonna laugh if you don't.
Oh, come on.
Oh, well, not a fumble at least. It's not a fumble. Okay, it's okay, you can
yes, is that you having a go at it as well?
For a hard, okay. 6 points of luck, please.
Yeah.
And I don't know where Clarice is a pretty strong woman. She has 80 strength, so
nice.
I don't know, Clarice.
I'm a little embarrassed, but well done.
You bash the door down with a well-placed kick.
That's why I voted for you.
Yes. You see Mr. Goldman's office. Everything is in order. You don't see anything wrong. But Mr. Goldman is not there. Okay. So, but this stuff is there.
They're covering something up. Something's being covered up here. I want to have I don't know about you, but I've burst that door down. We might as well have a snoop about.
Fucking A, we didn't kick the door down for nothing.
Yo, go ahead. Go make some spot hidden checks, please. Well, we got a success. That's okay. Well, Philip, you spend about like the 20 minutes looking around, and well, you don't see anything out of place, but you don't see report. You see some reports, but like personal reports, like how things are going in the rig, like, nothing about the actual operations of the facility.
Is there
Any key codes that are going to get me into the control room?
Exactly the same thing I was going to say. Key codes, pass cards, anything like that. Nah.
I'll bust open fucking
no, you don't. Sadly, you don't find any passwords carelessly written down. No, you don't find any.
Have you guys checked 3 offices and found nothing? I'm just saying.
Well, but they did find something, but yeah, they already had confronted Dr. Kent with other evidence that.
Oh, okay.
Okay, but what you don't find is like, okay, this guy is supposed to be head here, but he doesn't have any reports. It's like he's just here, like he said, it's here to take the fall. If something wrong happens, something bad happens, it's like, yeah, he has reports of some personnel movements, contracts, and like that, but you don't see any reports of actual operations on the rig. It's like she's just a bureaucrat, nothing more.
Yeah, if there's nothing worth it here, we're gonna have to try looking somewhere else because this is serious now. So,
all right.
On what floor? Hold on.
You are in the second floor, okay?
Floor. I see it. Yeah.
In one of the offices. Yeah. And well, while you were searching this office, I'm going to go with Dr. Anderson and Dr. Terry, who are going to the gym. Okay, as you approach the gym, you hear something like, "Oh, but what's this? What are you doing? No! Ah!" Coming from the gym.
Nice.
Like, what are you doing?
I'm like, that didn't happen with the last guy as much.
Did the last guy even talk?
No, no, I don't think he did. We don't know if he's alive. He was just in the bath and recovering.
Terry, you were the one who with him the most, so maybe you recognize Dr. Pearson's voice.
Mm.
Just screaming.
Oh God.
He's probably like, fucking Terry, why'd you leave them here?
Terry's saying, like, it's like a horror movie now. Like, I think we should just leave.
We need to get the drill shut off first.
Yeah,
Terry wants to get a boat and some dolphins and fuck off now. Like,
well, and in fact, right, okay, you heard this coming from the gym, and then the gym's doors burst open, and Dr. Pearson is like a bit covered in slime and limping, but he's like burning. He seems to have been burned by something, and he falls off, okay, into the floor. And behind him, 3 kind of slime men walking, all covered in slime, but they don't have skin. It's like this green slime is the new skin they have. They walk towards him. One grabs him. Slime begins to cover Dr. Pearson, and you hear a sizzling sound like burning him, and he screams, and the other two like lurch outside the game, and they turn towards you and soundlessly begin to walk towards you. These things. These ones. Yeah, I'm going to show this slime men to you.
Nice.
Quite sexy.
They've been lurching towards you.
I'll be like, calm yourself, Dr. Anderson. We're not here. We're not here to breed with them.
So, what are your initiatives?
Oh no.
No,
Probably shit.
we're not. Me and Clarice are not there,
We're
right?
not
This
there,
is Terry
are we?
Terry and
No, you are busy searching Mr. Goldman's office.
Fuck. Good luck, guys.
Yeah, mine. 60.
Okay. Oh, sorry. I'm trying to find this guys NPCs. Where are my monsters? Oh yeah, I found him.
Keep your
Okay.
monsters. Leave them wherever they are. It's fine.
No, don't worry. I just found him. All right.
Where's
This guy's
Where's initiative again?
It's your dexterity. You in the combat tab, you will see dexterity. There's a and you will, okay. Well, these guys are quite slow.
Primordial. What the fuck is a primordial? Oh.
It's not gonna be
I should have named him like Slime Man or Goo Man.
Goopy Goo.
Well, but that's the name the other gave them. So let's go. Well, you guys go first. I'm gonna let you decide who acts first between you. What do you want to do?
Where are we at on the floor?
Okay. Yeah. Well, you have a general idea. You're in the third floor. This is the gym. Where are you, gym? The gym. Yes, this is the gym.
Yeah.
All right. You're coming from here. You're just like in the hallway, coming from here. When you hear all that commotion and you see what I just described you, and they're coming from here. So you're here, and they are here. You're conveniently near the stairs.
Yeah.
I also see cold storage on the other side.
On the other side.
Yeah, well, yeah. You have this map because and in fact, I remember you all took a photo of this map that it's posted in the entrance of this facility. So, well, you may remember there. Yes, it's the storage room where they put the food and things in this floor, and yeah, there should be a storage called storage room. But these two monsters are here. Well, three if you count the one who is doing something to poor Dr. Pearson, who trusted Terry to take care of the sick.
Is Terry getting blamed for this?
I'm not saying anything. I'm just stating the facts.
I stayed with him for like half an hour. I mean,
yeah, but you split the second the other ones arrived, huh?
I killed everyone. It's Terry's fault.
If we were to look in the shop, is there anything that can be used as a weapon?
You want to go to the store? Okay.
That's hilarious.
Look,
Terry's like, what are you doing? Why are you shopping? It's like slime people.
All right. You want to try and okay. You know, your characters they already know that cold works against.
We know it doesn't
thing.
like fire as well. It just gets angry at fire.
Yeah, well, Dr. Pearson mentioned that heat seems to they seems to be beneficial to them. So, well, you There are fire extinguishers. Okay. Well, Dr. Anderson, you are a doctor, so I'm going to assume you know that the only type of fire extinguisher that would work here is CO2 based ones, not foam based ones, not anything else. So, doctor, make a luck roll to see if just per chance one of these fire extinguishers in this floor is CO2 based.
Come on.
Come on.
Well, no luck. It's just the only one that you can reach now is a phone-based one. So no luck. But if you could find one, it would anything cold
Head with a phone-based one.
could work. But
Yeah, can I just take the regular one and try and run past them and smack them with a
Yes. Yeah.
the fire extinguisher? I want to try and like lure them towards the cold storage.
okay. Yes, you can try. You can, or you can just run past them. I mean, you can. You don't need to do anything to run past them. Okay, in your movement, they will not. They don't block the entire corridor, right? You can just run past them, and that could be your entire action. Just run past them and try to get into the storage area.
All right, and then I'll run to or scream to Dr. Terry, get out of here!
Cool.
Okay.
Are
Well.
you sacrificing yourself so Terry can cause some mischief around the ship?
Well,
I mean, I would hope that you...
well, Dr. Anderson, you run past these guys and you enter this storage area, and Dr. Terry, it's your turn, and you hear Dr. Jessica scream at you that get out of here. What are you doing?
I don't know. I'm like, I generally don't know because I'm like, she's probably gonna die. So Terry's like, oh, like.
Get the fuck out of there.
Thanks for the vote of confidence.
Terry, you better save her. I'm fond of Dr. Anderson. Like, I like her. You better fucking try and save her.
We've got no weapons. Like, we're not beefy.
I have a fire extinguisher.
Yeah, foam. Is it a foam one?
But that shit would still hurt swinging.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know. I think I should be trying to lock the gym up so no one can get out.
Don't let me influence you.
I don't know what to do. I think Terry would be, like, confused by the whole thing.
Well, one thing is pretty clear: these monsters are deadly.
Okay. I think he just followed Dr. Anderson and run and follow her. Like, yeah.
Okay. Well, it's like, okay, you don't want you haven't known her for long, but you don't want her to die alone, so you charge right with her, and you go into the storage room. Well, Jessica, you see Terry coming right behind you into this storage area where you see lots of you see all kinds of provisions here, and you see one side where a label says dry goods, and you see the door to some kind of fridge that says cold storage. All right, so you see Terry just arrives behind you.
It's like, hi, how's it going?
And well, you see, what's the movement of these dudes? these dudes move at. Oh, they are quite slow. Okay. Well, you hear shuffling outside this storage area, and you see these guys just like through the door. They just arrive at the door and stand there. But it's your turn now. You see them like slowly walking to you, but you can't act now.
I was gonna see if there was like a kitchen timer or anything that would make noise that we could put in the cold storage so they would think that we were in there while we hide and dry goods.
Sorry, Kate, but this is no kitchen. This is storage. This is basically the storage room for all the food and provisions for the facility. So there's no timer, nothing here like that. The only bait I see around, it's you two.
But we'd be safe in the cold storage because they don't like it, so we'd at least be safe, even though we can't,
Could be, you don't know.
Oh, we're both gonna die.
Yeah, but at least if we would have gotten contaminated to it, right, then we would have less of a recovery time than they would. So if we lock all of us in the cold storage, potentially that falls off of us, right? Goes inert.
Yeah.
And then
yeah. If you don't die of hypothermia first, maybe.
Cold storage isn't like so cold. Like if we barely get like a little stain of goopy on our shirt, that would fall off pretty quick.
We could leave the door open.
That depends. That depends on how much slime do you get on you. I don't know. You want to risk it? In any case, right now these guys are blocking your only way out of this inconveniently closed space. So, well, you have not much choice. Right now, you have just cornered yourself into this room.
I'm gonna take a swing at one of them with that fire hydrant.
All right, go ahead and roll. Brawl. He's just going to counter attack.
Go on, bro.
Ew. Well, let's do him fighting the same thing. Okay, but failures, no worries, nothing happens.
We both just miss one.
Yes. You swing and he just like shuffles back, and you miss, and he shuffles forth, and he begins to go towards you. But first, it's Terry's turn.
Come on, Terry.
What are you going to do?
Well, Terry's gonna look. So, are we in the cold storage room or just outside it?
No, you are outside. You are here. You're here. Okay. If you want to go to the storage, you just have to go and open this fridge door.
Okay. Yeah, Terry's gonna try and find some ice and like throw it at him.
Well, you open the cold storage and you find, you find some frozen chickens. You find a couple of frozen lamb's legs hanging there. They're pretty cold. They're frozen. And there is some ice bags and stuff. What do you want to do?
Terry's gonna try and grab some cold stuff and like throw it at them.
Do you want to grab?
Well, he would prepare like just like a bag of ice that he could like scatter on the floor, and maybe they'll be like, ooh, ice. Or maybe it'll do nothing. That's what Terry's plan is.
Okay, you want to grab a bag of ice.
Yes.
And just spread it into the floor. All right.
Yep. In front of them, yeah. I'd be like, that's my plan.
Well, you grab the bag of ice and you break open and you spill all the ice into the floor, making it slippery now.
Caltrops. He's doing ice caltrops.
Oh my god.
Well,
The comical way we both die in a frame.
well, it's this guy's turn now, and in fact, both of them, because Jessica happens to be near. They seem attracted to her, and she seems warm and fuzzy.
Someone is.
And they try to grab you. One tries to grab you. Are you going to dodge or try to counterattack?
Dodge.
All right, let's go with a fumble. This guy tries to grab you, and you move aside, and he falls into the floor. He will need another, and he slips into the ice, and he just like throws himself towards you, and he flunks himself towards the ice floor, and he begins to slow down and try to see. He begins to get sluggish, and he will take a round to stand up again. And the other one tries to grab you too. Are you going to dodge? But if you remember, whatever you're going to do now, it's with one die of penalty, because you can't dodge. You only can dodge without penalty once. Well, technically, creatures with more than one attack can dodge as many times attacks they have, but lowly humans only have one attack, so it's one free dodge. So you have a penalty now. So you are dodging. Okay, go ahead. I'm going to go grab.
Would I do roll option hard?
No. Just when you're going to do a penalty, you just click this thing that says bonus penalty on your roll. But in this case, you don't have to roll because he failed, and no point in dodging. So again, but it's not a fumble, so he doesn't fall. He doesn't fall off. He just tries to grab you and misses. You move out of the way, and he's standing in the door. And it's your turn, guys.
I'm gonna turn to Terry and be like, God damn it, Dr. Terry, that was brilliant. And I'm gonna tell him to cover his eyes, and I'm going to spray him with the fire extinguisher, hoping that will give him some barrier from any slime that might come in contact with him.
Okay. Yeah. You spray this fire extinguisher foam. It doesn't seem to do anything to him. Just cover him in foam, but it quickly begins to fall off. Yeah, like it slides off this slime, and the thing is still struggling to get up. So it's now Terry's turn.
Terry's like, more eyes, or should we change the plan up a bit?
I think you go. I think you make it out of here, damn it.
Well, we can't. We're screwed, aren't we? Because there is an exit, right?
Bro, you're
Next to
death, eh?
Here, this is the only. Yeah, this is the exit of this room, and there is one of these guys blocking the door. You will need to dodge him to get past him. Okay.
I reckon we could both get out. We only really need to dodge one guy, right? To like get out.
Would I even be able to dodge anymore since I used my action to like do anything?
No, you can do anything this turn now. It's Terry's turn now. Okay.
Terry's gonna. He wants something to cover his hands. He wants to throw the one in front of the exit. Yeah. Well, is he covered in foam, so he might not be.
The foam is beginning to fall off from him. It's like it doesn't affect him. It just slides from him, and the guy in the floor, because I understand you covered the guy in the floor.
Yeah.
With foam, all right? So she's just struggling to get up, but nothing else.
Wait, no, I covered Terry in
She's got
foam.
a Terry in foam, yeah.
Oh, Terry! You covered Terry in foam! Yeah, okay.
Just in case any slime got on him.
Like a Scooby-Doo
Alright.
mystery.
Okay.
Slime banner.
That will give you one bonus die to the side is to get any slime on you, okay?
Part of me wants Terry to go, I'm going to pretend I'm one of them and just be like, grr, slime monster. see if they know it. No.
Alright,
I wanna try and push the one near the exit over onto the floor so I can clear the exit.
alright, make a risky move, but you're covered in foam, so it might save you from getting slimed.
Yeah. And I guess Terry would try and like do that thing that you do at school, so I'll put his jumper over his hands so he doesn't really,
Okay. You will have a bonus die just to determine if you get slime on you, but you have to do a brawl check to try and push this guy out of the way.
Okay, let's see.
Well, he's going to riposte.
Oh, Terry is not good at fighting.
Oh, Terry.
Good thing he isn't either.
Failed as well, yes.
So you are in an impasse. Okay, you try to push him, and he doesn't. You fail, and he doesn't move. Okay, he tries to hit you, but he misses. But he's still in the way. And now is time for them to act. The guy in the floor finally stands up, struggling a bit with all the ice, and moves away from the ice, but he doesn't seem to be doing anything. He's moving a little slower, but he clears the ice. The other one is he just lunges at you, Terry, because you are near him now, and he tries to grab you. Are you going to dodge or riposte?
Dodge, I think.
Okay, let's go. And it's a fumble, so...
Yes.
Yeah, he flings himself into the floor, falls into the ice.
Go back in that ice, bitch.
Stupid
I love it.
This is the most comedic fight right now.
All right.
Pineapple Express, this one.
Well, it's your turn now.
It's our turn now?
Yeah, it's your turn.
It's our turn, then it's your turn first. What are we doing? Because
we're trying to get the fuck out of here.
Whatever we're doing, it is working, but we don't know what we're doing.
Is there still just one guy blocking the door?
No, that guy that was blocking the door just flung himself into the ice. Tried to grab at Terry, and he fell off into the ice.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and get out the door.
Yes,
and maybe prep something to barricade while Terry comes out.
Yeah.
The hallway is empty. You don't find anything. You don't find
Leo,
anything.
I see all them tables right there outside the door. You telling me there's no chair?
All right. Look at it. Yeah, but this. Okay, you can move one of these tables, but these are really long, mess hall tables, and how much strength you have?
Oh yikes! 55. Not too bad.
Well, it will take you an entire round to prop one of them against.
What about if we do it together? If we share it?
Yes, you could do it, but it's your turn now. You want to wait for Terry?
Don't be heroes. Just fucking run. Leave.
Be heroes.
Yeah, but then there's the chance that they get out and.
Also,
big fan.
Yeah, you can prop this table against the door, but they will eventually get out. you're just going to slow them down, really. So if you're trying to trap them permanently, it's not going to work because the table, you may turn it around and use it as a barrier, but it won't cover the entirety of the height of the whole door. So they will eventually just squeeze out at some point. Also remember, in the corridor, this guy seems to have finished up with poor Dr. Pearson, and he's standing in the corridor seeking something. In fact, when you exit the room and into the corridor, you see this creature just instantly, like, immediately detects you and turns towards you. Terry, you're still going to try and prop the table against the door, or you want to?
No, I'll just run with Dr. Anderson. I think we just need to get out of there now.
Okay. Well, you both get out in the corridor. Okay.
Is this exit on the left hand actually an exit?
Actually, yeah, it's an emergency exit, and it leads to the emergency stairs in the accommodation block. So you are in luck. You can use it, and you know these stairs are just fire exits, and you step outside into the outside of the accommodation block, and you see you can see the entire you can see the helipad and part of the rig from there. You could go down or up and enter another floor, right? So, it's your turn. So, yeah, if you want, you can go outside. Okay? So, you go outside and you want to go where?
I think we would probably want to go back to...
Okay. Well, you go back one floor. You know, these guys were searching the offices for Mr. Goldman. So you go one floor down through the fire exit and enter the second floor. And you leave these guys behind you. Okay, you're no longer in combat. Okay, but
Dr. Cherry's gonna high five Dr. Anderson, be like, "Yay, science!"
Nicely done, guys.
Yeah, I'll high five Terry too and be like, "Good job, Dr. Terry."
In fact, guys,
Terry doesn't even know what's actually. I don't even know what actually has happened. I have no idea what we just did. No idea.
In fact, Philip and Clarice, you're just exiting Doctor's Kent. Sorry, what was the last office you searched? Sorry, Pierce Goldman's office. You are just finished searching it up, turning it all up. You turn everything up there and left everything. You really, you left a mess inside, but you didn't find anything. You did not find anything, but that tells. You could tell that this is very strange. This guy doesn't seem to be aware or actually on top of anything about operations in this thing. It's just, in this administration, okay? And you see two very agitated and maybe even, not sweaty, but agitated and wide-eyed Dr. Anderson and Dr. Cherry burst from the fire exit right here. Right here. Okay, where we are in the corridor, just leaving the office. You see these two guys bursting. Blah! The door open, just all agitated and like panting and wide-eyed.
Where's Nigel?
Nigel, funny. Nigel was with you but he was called away, right?
All right, they got an emergency.
With the emergency Well, the guard that was posted to Dr. Kent and Dr. Anderson was called away when some kind of emergency. You heard, Anderson heard on the radio something about McCready going crazy in the communications room. And Nigel, he just was called away. You didn't notice really because you don't pay any attention to Nigel. And he was called away with the whole emergency about the ghoul and these guys being carried away. At some point, Nigel is not with you anymore. Okay, but you see this just your friends just bursting from the emergency exit into the corridor, and you see them all wide-eyed. Well, you guys just tell your friends what happened.
Dr. Anderson, Dr. Terry, what's happening?
Are you okay?
We need to
No.
get out of here.
Yeah, see, she's on Terry's page. Terry's doing that thing where he's patting all over his body to make sure
yeah.
it's fine. He's like...
Yeah, you see Terry partially covered in extinguisher, you know.
Oh, yeah. I'm all foamy.
But we have to shut down the drill. We have to shut down the reactor, everything.
Alright, guys.
And get out of here. But this is a front for something, for sure.
We've got about 2 minutes till the slime people turn up, so maybe...
So
And we've got 0 ice.
We can't let the slime touch us.
Not unless you want to be infected and be a slime person.
So what's the plan? Do we try and get in that control room again, or do we just try and get the fuck out of here, get a helicopter out of here?
We need the passcode to get in the control room.
Yeah.
In any of the storage rooms, would there be like PPE or uniforms or anything like that, like overall type things that we could put on?
Yeah. You could, and there is one of these floors. Yeah, is the third floor. You see in your map. There is a changing rooms and stuff. You could easily find overalls. But workers overall, and somewhere there. But first, through the PA system of the facility, you can hear now the following. This is David Stoll, head of security of this facility. This facility has been placed under lockdown. We are under attack from unknown terrorists. The facility has been sabotaged and will be locked down until the matter is resolved. Do not attempt to leave the platform or enter restricted areas. Please report to your security officer if asked to. Again, we are on lockdown until further notice. This means martial law.
Right then, I think you will find I am a member of the Scottish Parliament and the British government, and if this is a terrorist matter, then the army needs to be here. I'll be like trying to send codes on my phone.
Well, yeah, you whip out your phone, and the first thing you realize is says no signal.
Oh, surely, wait. Shit.
have you not got like one of those swanky phones they have on TV that like connects to a satellite?
You don't have like a hot dial to the
one of those.
Surely I've got like some sort of SOS gear or something like.
Terry's like,
Probably,
you need to call Teresa May now. She needs to rescue
Get
us.
Teresa on the phone.
Bring Teresa now.
We'll be having words when I get back, like.
we need Teresa to send in the troops.
I know. Want the boy.
Well, this message keeps. It's not a recording. It's the actual Stoll talking. I forgot about that part. Until further notice, all communications outside this facility are forbidden. So you are under lockdown apparently right now, and I don't know if you were talking to, but he's not there. He's talking through the PA system. So what do you want to do, guys? What do you want to do? You are there in this corridor right there.
Is it Mr. Stahl's office right there for us to?
Yeah, Mr. Stahl's office is here, number 5.
Yeah.
That's the guy that's on the PA. Let's just storm his office, this motherfucker. The British Army's coming in to kick his ass.
I'm gonna try and talk to Dr. Anderson, but like, Dr. Anderson, you know about like the power stuff, right? I'm like, there's a cooling plant, right? Wouldn't that have lots of cooling, icy materials? I don't know about that stuff. Is that something we could use for protection?
They've got a big cooling plant for the reactor, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you have to get this. I think it's liquid nitrogen, and you have to. You cannot put that on.
Well, yeah, I'm not just gonna pour a bit out, but.
But if we also mess with the nuclear reactor equipment, then we have the potential of
nuclear disaster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, do any of you guys actually know what you're doing with that thing, or is it just?
I do. I'm a nuclear physicist.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm not even a fucking doctor.
You know it. You were way too
just like.
That's funny.
Are you like a nutritionist or something? And you like to call yourself a doctor?
She's a dentist.
Yes.
No, she's a life coach.
I like it.
Chiropractor, actually.
Dr. Gillian McKeith there.
She lied on us.
Yeah. Well, there's lifeboats on the map as well, so we could, if we need to run.
Are we just gonna fucking off-ski lake?
I'm quite keen. I
We
don't know.
really need to shut
We
down
still have
drill.
the issue of shutting it down, though. Like, if
Yeah.
it continues to run, the reactor's gonna blow.
They're saying it's a terrorist attack.
That's bullshit.
What type of terror, though?
Well, we're right outside Stahl's office. Let's go see him.
Stahl's office there. Yeah, it's locked. In fact, it has a security lock, a sturdy one. But
a key code
yeah,
or a
that's
lock.
no, it's an electronic lock. See, it's different from the rest. It's like custom made or something. Like the guy, I don't know.
Let's just say the security. So
If we knock on the door, do we hear it over the PA system?
No. The PA system is not likely to be there in his office. PA system must be in the control room, not the reactor control. There is another control room outside in the upper deck, where cameras and other systems for the facility are being monitored. Yes.
Sorry, maybe we should try that the control room again now that those two guards have got. They are following us now. Maybe we.
We don't have the key code though.
Oh yeah.
Still don't have code again.
Yeah, but maybe if there's nobody guarding the door this time, we'd have a better chance of getting in.
Dr. Roylott has the code and he's in there and he could see, so maybe he'll give in and let us in.
Well, I think
Maybe.
Mr. Stahl has the potential for potentially knowing some of that coding as well.
Yeah, and we need to do something about. We need to find Stahl then, because we're not convincing Roylott to let us in. I think we need to find Stahl.
I'm guessing we probably have to move. We probably have to move soon because those slime monsters probably are going to be here. Like.
Yeah. In fact, yes. In fact, you have taken too long discussing. So
Terry's been looking at the door.
Exit opens again, and you see this monstrous thing, which I haven't. You made roll sanity for. I don't know why always remember sanity rolls for everything except for combat.
Okay.
But, well, roll now sanity, please.
Is that everybody this time?
Yes, everybody roll sanity, and I'm going to tell you these dudes.
Oh, just.
Oh, nice.
Primordial.
Just.
Okay.
Yes.
Yo, share some of that hard success with me.
What did you get?
Mode.
Oh.
Sanity.
You love a failed sanity roll.
Okay, if you failed, it's 1 point. If you succeed, it's 1d6. Oh,
Other way around, you mean? If you succeed, it's 1 point.
I'm going to chalk it. The last time it was maybe the adrenaline. I don't know, but now it's time. Oh shit! Well, look. I'm a nice keeper, so I'm not going to hold this retroactively because you should have rolled this in the floor above, but you roll intelligence to see if you can grasp the reality of what is going on, and well, you are lucky. You know, I don't know. You just fail to rationalize this. It's like, okay, this is a problem for me later. I don't know. Maybe this is, I don't know what it is.
I'm not a doctor.
Maybe you're not a doctor. Maybe, I don't know. It's just I'm just going to I need to get out of here. Like you don't stop to rationalize how these guys are moving. So you stave off the madness for now, but you still lose 6 points of sanity. What's your indefinite threshold?
Temporary insanity is 15.
Okay, high. Well, you have high sanity, right? Yeah. Oh, it's 15. Okay, you're still good. Okay, who else failed? No one. All right. Well, you see this. Okay, you see this monster coming from the fire exit, and you see 2 more coming downstairs, going to you, like attracted to you.
Wait, coming from
What, from behind us?
from the floor above us?
Yes. This you see one coming down coming from here, and you see more, like 2 more coming from this. Sorry, you are in this floor. Well, you get it. So you are surrounded now. So let's go with initiative again. I'm going to. Are you going to try to do something, or are you going to try to just run away? Because if you want to just run away, you can do it, because these guys are quite slow, and you have room to maneuver. So,
Run
are
away.
you doing something, or are you trying to just go away?
Are there any more fire extinguishers with the right thing?
Okay, this is another floor, so yes, another. Let's do another lock roll, and we are going to have a group lock roll. That means the one with less luck is going to roll for all of you.
Hey.
So
Mine's 55.
mine's 60.
Mine is 50.
Oh, it might be you.
Mine's 45.
Oh,
All right.
Go for it.
Okay, go ahead. Shit.
Oh shit!
Oh man.
Well, I'm not going to. It's a fumble, but you know, I cannot say there's no fire extinguishers here, because they have to be regulations. Well, no, they have to be, but funny, there isn't one. Someone has grabbed the fire extinguisher. There's nothing here.
About the regulations here. I don't think they stick to the rules.
No, it's up to regulations, but someone took the extinguishers in this floor. So, well, What do you want to
smart.
do? Are you going to run away? Just to see. Again, if you want to run away, I can let you run away if it's all what you're going to do. Because, okay, if you run, you can't outrun them. But if you want to do anything else in this floor, you will have to go into combat with these guys.
I think Tony's going to scream, "Where are we going?" And then we should just go.
I'm fine running away.
I am panicking. I'm running. I want to run, man.
Okay. You can escape. It's not at this point you can escape because there is room to maneuver. Okay, so you are going to run. In fact, you only can. I think you only can run through the fire exit because there's only one there in the corridor. So you can just run past him from the sides and go to the fire exit. And
go through the third floor, or down to the third floor for the main deck.
Yeah, no, it's so the first floor, the accommodation block is the first floor is on top, and it goes down. Okay, all the way down. If you see the map here, when you arrive into the helipad, you get down and enter from the stairs. This is the first floor, and it goes all the way down. Okay, so
But to get to the control room, do we have to go to the upper deck, or does that connect from?
You have to go. You have to go to the first floor, the sick bay. All right. In fact, it's the only way. You only can go up because from the third floor, from where the gym was or is, it's packed with at least 4 or 5 monsters coming up from the stairs, and you are here. The only way you can go is up.
Yeah,
now.
I don't want to go down the way anyway, because that's what I thought it was coming from underneath us. So
they're coming from underneath you. Sorry, because the floors are inverted. You know, the first floor is this, second floor all the way to the bottom. Okay.
I'll take up the rear and I will fire extinguish the stairs so it makes it a little slippery and maybe buys us a little extra time.
Terry's like, do me a little bit. Terry just looks like a foam mustache.
You're still for me, Terry. So you run up and go into the first floor, and then you can exit. You want to go to this control room? You run inside this through the first floor to the main exit here, and you can go to this control tower, right? But in front of this and the entrance to the control tower are 2 armed security guards, and they say, "Stop right there. You cannot. We are on lockdown. No one is allowed in the control room or any sensitive facilities. In fact, you are those guys that came in yesterday, right? Control. I have them here. Okay, understood, sir. Will do. And they, please, ladies and gentlemen, you have to follow me."
Why? Who was that?
It's orders. We got orders. We got orders from the superior. We are on lockdown. We need you to come with us.
Who is your superior?
Requesting backup at control. Okay.
Yes, please.
Who is your superior?
Mr. Stoll orders, and from Dr. Roylott too. We are in emergency. We are in a lockdown. This is an emergency, and we need you to follow us.
So that's crazy because Dr. Roylott was locked in the nuclear control room, and we were actually on our way to see Mr. Stoll.
Well, yes, Mr. Stoll has placed this facility under lockdown. The only one that can release the lockdown is Mr. Stoll or Dr. Dr. Roylott. In fact, Dr. Roylott is the boss here, and Mr. Stoll is just following orders, most likely. Under a minute. What? Sorry?
Where are you going to take us? Where are you planning on taking us?
We are going just to place you under protection, ma'am. And in a minute or so, while you're talking with these guys, 3 other security guards arrive at the scene. Okay.
Where'd they come from? Did they get past the slime monsters?
No, they came from here. This is a stair. Okay, you can go from the lower decks from here and here. Okay, they don't come from this from the accommodation block.
No, there's 5 of them, so we're gonna have to go with them. We can't resist. I don't think.
None of us got weapons, so we're gonna have to.
Yes, we need to place you under protective custody, ma'am. Please follow us.
Under arrest.
Yeah, well, you can name it what you want, ma'am, but orders are orders, and we are under lockdown. We are under attack. You are not under arrest. We're going to place. We need to protect you. And they motion you to follow them, and if you don't, you are going to be forcibly moved.
I don't want a gun, a rifle stuck in my back. I'm gonna go like.
I mean, I don't think Dr. Anderson would mind.
What do you want to do? Are you going to just follow them? They don't seem to be aware. They seem to be aware there's something going on, of course. But they didn't came from where you came, so you are heading back into the accommodation.
Are we going to tell them about the slime people?
Yeah, I was going to say.
I would think they would know.
Yeah, they go back, and when you arrive at the first floor, that you don't see any monsters in this first floor, and they motion you to go to these stairs, right? To go down again to the office corridor where you were.
Oh,
and when you go back, you see one monster, solitary monster on the corridor. There's one, open fire, and assault rifle fire thunders in your ears. They just begin to shoot this thing, and the bullets just pass through him. Don't seem to stop it. And what the fuck? All
right, back upstairs we go.
Come on, we have a problem. We have one on the way to our destination.
Should we try and get past these guys while they're busy shooting?
Well, you're surrounded by 5 of these guys, so well, it's tricky. You can try a stealth roll.
I'm gonna try it, I think.
But to get past the guard.
All right, Philip, you slip away while they're firing, and this thing, and you go. Well, you go back up to the first floor. Okay, you have seconds because you hear they shouting, "Go back up! Go back up!" You have seconds to do something because you're alone. The others didn't do anything; they're just with them. But you are alone in the first floor. You have seconds to react because you hear them coming up again, like retreating from this monster.
Well, I'm hoping the guys are coming up as well because we need to go up.
Well, they're under custody. You slipped away, but the others did not. So
where
in fact, you hear. Well, hey, we're missing one. Where did he go? I don't know. Go back up. Go back up.
So where am I exactly on the map?
you're here, okay? You're here because you just slipped away. You slipped away from them and go back up, and you're here. But they will be coming right behind you in a matter of seconds. So what are you going to do?
Well, I'm looking at my phone trying to see if I've got any signal yet for a start.
No signal. No signal. So what's gonna be? Just you hear the footsteps already.
Were you on the 3rd floor now again?
No, you're here. They were taking you down here.
Yeah, but where has he escaped to?
To the back up where you came because you didn't you didn't tell me, but I suppose you know the 3rd floor is the place where the gym is and all the monsters.
Anderson want to go back to the gym.
Also, you're going back up from where you came in the first place. So your options are to hide maybe somewhere or try to make a run out of the accommodation block into the upper decks or lower decks and run to the platform itself, or just hide in one room, but you have seconds to decide.
No, I want to follow. I want to go back down and quietly sneak if I can, follow, see where they're taking my colleagues.
Well, you can hide. I let you hide because you get a success on a stealth, okay? Mm-hmm. I can let you hide, but you cannot follow them. They will see you.
They're looking for you.
Sorry?
I was just saying, it'd be too risky. They'll be looking for
They're
them.
going to be looking for
they'll notice that you've gone.
They will be looking for you. In fact, you hear, you notice that Philip is gone, and this guy says, screaming, "Hey, we missed one.
I'm going to go hide for storage.
We have to back up. We will search for him later."
I'm going to head for storage and hide in there because I want to see if there's anything interesting in there.
Okay, well, you hide into storage. Well, there's an assortment of provisions, things
all the nitrogen fire extinguishers.
No, it's more mundane. In fact, it's more medical storage more than anything. So it's more like gauze and.
Well, there's a medical storage there, but this one's just a general storage. So I wanted to check out that one.
But it's not. Things like cleaning supplies, things for everyday's life. Like toothpaste, toilet paper, I don't know. Okay. But nothing really that you could use.
So, do I have enough time to go back to the other one, medical storage, and see if I can find anything that could be used as like an anesthetic weapon?
No, you don't have time for that because you're here in boots.
I'm hiding then.
You're here in boots. And where did you go? I don't know. Well, let's just use one of these rooms, okay? And well, what room could be? Okay, it makes sense. That makes sense. Once this office is one empty office, they please go in there. Mr. Store will be coming soon, and they make you go in there, and you hear the door lock from outside, and you hear, you stay here, and we're going to try to find the other one and report. Okay.
What's in the room?
Okay, it's an empty office. Okay, and you hear boots going away. You hear no more movement, Philip, in the corridor, but you heard they say that they will be leaving a guards posted in the room. So to get out of there, I'm going to need another stealth roll, and it's going to be hard because I don't see any way you can go into an empty corridor and no one seeing you. But they're specifically guarding the corridor and the door where they're posting, so it's going to be difficult. Okay?
So try.
Yeah, go try away. Or you might wait, but no. Oh, this is a fumble. Fuck, man.
I think I've just been caught.
Yeah, yes, you're just like
you rip a loud one thinking it was going to be a song.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to hear this. Yeah, Philip, you just open the door and, well, why just tell me yourself, how do you get caught?
I think Brew nailed it, so I did a little squeaky nervous fart and turned out not to be so squeaky, and it was a big and they heard me. They're like, what the fuck was that sound?
Like those, in fact, it was more like those nervous farts. You are really nervous and you just fart.
If you knew me in real life, Tabby will tell you.
Stop right there. Sir, stop.
That would definitely be how he got caught, his arse, like.
Sir, stop right there. They point at you and say, please come over, sir. You need to follow us. This is serious. We are under a lockdown. Please don't make us do anything we don't want to do.
Now I'm not James Bond here. May have to just go with them, like.
Well, yeah, they just go place you in the same room with your friends, and well, there you are.
And that was here,
you're all together. At least you're all together.
Great.
So, do you want to do something? This is an empty office. There's an empty desk. There's nothing. It's just an unused office. Okay.
And they left us in it alone, just the four of us, and locked the door behind us.
Yes, the door is locked again. So,
nice. My fire extinguisher.
Nice to see you again, guys. Sorry, I don't know what the plan was there.
Actually, well, didn't say anything about it, but I don't think they're just going to let you go with just a potentially blunt weapon going about. So,
is there another fire extinguisher
also,
in this room?
Maybe, and yes, what?
Is there another fire extinguisher in this room?
No, inside the room, no.
Is it a window?
Nope, no windows here.
What the fuck do we do?
I think we need. So, are the security guards going to get someone to come see us, or are they just leaving us here? I can't remember what they said.
No, there are guys posted outside, and they say to you that Mr. Stoll will be coming soon. In fact, you a couple of minutes go away, like 5 to 10 minutes pass, and the door opens, and this guy, I don't think you ever seen him before. Yes, you saw him when you were with Mr. Goldman. I don't know, you were interviewing someone, and he came in. Well, you see Mr. Stoll, if I can find him. Yes, here he is. Mr. Stoll comes in, and he says, "What the fuck? Shit. Well, he says, so you are the ones, who came here thinking you could pull this off, right?"
We're the ones here to audit you and shut you down.
We're the ones that are stuck here now, being held at gunpoint. I am a member of the British Parliament, and you're holding me here at gunpoint as if I am the terrorist. If there's a terror threat going on, we need to know what's happening.
You can say you are whatever you are, but it's clear to me you are spies. This is a secure facility. It's a top
right.
I'm
secret
gonna blatantly laugh
facility
at his
and you
face
are
when he says
spies.
that.
Fuck off.
So, you think this is funny?
Yeah.
You know what is the penalty for spies?
Do you know what the jail time and the penalty that you guys are all going to be facing is? That you do realise that you're still on Scottish waters, Scottish property.
What? Look, you are spies. You arrived yesterday with the intention to sabotage this top secret facility I have been hired to protect. You
guys
all
are all
are
trapped.
spies.
No, we're auditors.
Okay.
We're auditors from the government, and we need to close down this thing
Yeah,
because of the safety.
sure. Yeah, sure. It's clear that you are a spy. I have everything I need to prove it. I
Spies-
know you are a spy. We are under martial law, and spies are sentenced to death by firing squad.
Spies
Now-
for who? Who do you think we're spies for? I'm a doctor, a nuclear physicist. Who do you think
I
I'm a
don't care
spy
who you work
for?
for.
She's
I
a
don't care.
dentist, so you know.
I don't care who you work for. It won't matter once you are dead.
Try
Man,
it, try it.
take these people away. We are doing this right now. Now, can any of you give me a psychology roll? Just,
I'm not.
Mine's 20.
Thanks.
45.
Oh, 25 is good.
Here's
Wow.
mine.
Hey.
15.
Well, Clarice,
That's me.
this guy, you can't reason with this guy because this guy must be mad living his own spy movie or war movie, but this guy is quite insane.
This is their head of
Don't crack.
security, isn't it?
But
This
the
is
man,
really an outsourced-
take this man away. And
Oh gosh, you've single-handedly uncovered that we are spies. Darn it! Such a good job you're doing, and alas, we
Wow.
haven't overcome any of your security guards. We've been following protocol for the most part, despite how stupid it is. And you don't even suspect Dr. Roylett, who has been
Dr.
locked
Roy
away?
Dr. Roy is my boss, and he is working to avert whatever sabotage you did to this facility.
Conveniently, he is secured away, avoiding this outbreak.
Oh, I'm done talking to you, spies. Men,
Wasn't
escort them
Dr.
away.
Spy to you.
And like half a dozen men storm into the room and escort you out. Or if you want to put up some resistance,
Fucking
you're being
right.
escorted.
I'm flying for these guys, by the way. You're damn right. Let's go.
All right. Well, you hear?
That was
You are
my
being.
plan.
You are going to try to fight. All right. Someone else?
I guess here we go.
Half a dozen of
Okay.
them. Is it here we go? Is it?
All right.
I wouldn't like the one that doesn't when everybody else does.
Let me try to see this. What is the initiative for these guys? 65. Okay, you get to go first. 55. Philip's
Oh.
one 55.
Sorry.
All right. Let's go con the contra. Okay. You get knocked out. You're called out. Goodbye. That's 7. You take 7. It's not a mortal wound, but you take 7 hit points of damage, and you are knocked out.
Shit.
I do.
Yes. Yes. One of the guy you try to go for the guy with the butt of his assault rifle. Bah! He knocks you out cold. Anyone else?
I did roll initiative, but after seeing that, I don't think I'm going to be doing
Yeah.
anything with it.
Well, and Stoll says, well, we can do this properly, or we can do this right here. I don't mind. The result will be the same.
I mean, if you're going to send us to the firing squad, does it matter?
All right. Well, that's up to you.
I'll punch him in the face.
Yes.
All right, go ahead. Shit, I don't have. Let me look for.
I'll not punch
this
him in the face.
dude.
Oh.
Oh, that's
You've
a.
had a few stinkers tonight.
That's a fumble. That's a fumble. Well, you break your. Let's. You break your hand because he moves and you punch the wall and you break your hand.
Fuck, we're going down in a blaze of glory here, aren't we, guys? Is it my turn yet to die?
I think we should try and be smart. I think clearly, like, we've got to, like, talk to them or something.
I'm horrible at de-escalation.
Yeah.
Look. Well, look, I really don't want to run this combat because the result is going to be the same.
Yeah.
You're all going to be knocked out. Eventually, you're going all to be knocked out by these guys.
But we're going to the firing squad enemy.
Well, but at least you will die
I'm
with
going
some
kicking
dignity.
and screaming. I'm going kicking and screaming. That.
Okay, yeah, we can go kicking and screaming because let's not waste half an hour in the
Dr.
combat.
Anderson did. Clarice did. I am. I'm going kicking and screaming as well.
Because
mate, yes.
Clarice is going. He's just
Not
sleeping.
kicking and screaming. I'm going sleeping. She tried. I'm going kicking and screaming. What do I get to make an attack roll?
Yeah, because there are 6 of them, so it's like the odds are in your favor. You're eventually going to get knocked out and carried away. So,
Can I roll
you
just to
go
see if I can
kicking and
chin something?
screaming. I don't know, Terry, what are you doing?
No.
Terry's like, how many bodies do I need to step over? Where are we going?
Terry's like, I'm gonna get some ice because it worked really well last time. Terry's like, what? Terry wants to ask, like, well, can I speak to Dr. Kent? She'll vouch for us, we're not spies. Where's Dr. Kent?
No, I don't know where she is, but I will find her eventually.
Well, I
Now,
think you need to speak to
let's
her
go,
before.
people. Don't make me waste more time on you, spies.
I just casually missed somebody with a punch, by the way.
You get escorted out to the helipad, where 2 other guys are guarding the helipad. One of those guys guarding the helipad is Nigel, and the other one guarding the helipad, curiously, is Gary or friend, the Dr. Anderson's friend from downstairs.
Oh.
He's guarding the helipad, and when you are walked out to the helipad, you can hear gunfire across the oil rig and screaming, and from down below you can see more of these monsters. Like they seem to be converging to this area. Down the lower decks, you see someone pushed down to the water, screaming, and you can see sporadic gunfire through the oil rig. And Nigel says to Mr. Stahl, "Sir, we're having losses downstairs. What do you want to do?" Well, we're dealing with these spies first, and then we will sort that out, Nigel. So, put them up there. And they put you in a row, and he points at 4 of his men. You, form up, take aim.
No.
And you guys see Nigel, like, watching you and watching Mr. Stoll, and you see Gary, your handsy friend, looking at Nigel, and you can see them like confused, like looking. They don't seem to understand what's happening.
Nigel, Gary, like you surveilled us the whole time we were here. Well, Nigel did. Gary, I had the pleasure of meeting you later, but you can speak on our behalf. This Mr. Stahl is in
sorry, Mr. Oh, sorry. I forgot. I want to do this properly. So sorry. Man, lower your guns. Do you have any last words? So you can say I didn't do this properly according to regulations. So,
Yeah, I got
any last words?
Screw you and Nigel and Gary.
All right.
Vouch for us. You know he's in cahoots with Roylet. Like,
Okay.
this is outrageous.
Okay, what do you want? Do you want to roll? I remember. Okay, I know you guys got Nigel. I think Terry made friends with Nigel, trying to try him.
Yeah. So
Well, you are going to get 1 bonus die for the following social roll. You can use Persuade, Charm, or Fast Talk to get you out of this mess. You have 1 bonus die
Terry.
because you treated Nigel
Terry.
pretty cool. Okay, so who is going to try to charm, persuade, or talk his way?
Am I still knocked out or am I awake now?
No, you're awake. You just woke up.
My charm's 55.
Ooh,
I go for it.
that's better than mine.
Yeah. You're the only
You can
one.
it could be persuade. It could be fast talk too.
Ooh.
All right. Hard success. What Clarice? Well, what do you say to Nigel and Gary? Well, you don't know Gary because he didn't handle you. But yeah, well,
I think I would probably tell Nigel that if he helped us and assured them that we weren't spies and helped clean up this mess, that he would get an MBE.
you see, well,
Yeah.
Nigel looks at Terry and say, "Man, take aim." Excuse me, sir, but what are you doing? These people are from the government. Well, are you going to shoot them, sir? And the other guy, Gary, Nigel is right, sir. We can do this. This is wrong. And Stoltz takes his pistol, boom, blows his head off. And that moment, Nigel takes his gun out and shoots at David. And the fighting squad they're confused and begin to shoot. One shoot another, and I'm not going to decide this. I don't like to decide these things. So let's go with a good die for our friend Nigel Gordon, who will shoot his pistol. Okay, he shoots his pistol. Okay, it's a success. So okay.
Sorry, who did Stoll kill? Stoll killed Gary.
Stoll is out, wounded and unconscious, and let's say Gary is dead, and the other guys shoot each other.
Gary.
That was my only love interest my whole life.
Well,
apart from science, obviously.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
well, the fighting squad, the 2 of them are dead. The other one was like
I pick up a gun.
like a
I pick up
standoff.
a gun.
Okay. You pick one assault rifle, and they are like, and Nigel points at them, and they point at each other, and like a Mexican standoff, and they, what just happened? Are you crazy, guys? Are you crazy?
Excuse me.
Mr. Starr was mad. He shot Gary. He wasn't shoot these guys. I was with these guys the whole day. They didn't do anything. And Gary, he just shot Gary. Mary Starr is clearly insane. I don't know. Something's very wrong here. We have an emergency. Something happened to Starr, to Roy. I don't know. And
We
you guys,
need to shut it down. We have to shut down whatever's going on first to stop all of this happening.
okay, at this moment, Nigel is trying to convince these 2 guys that don't shoot him because one seems like he's convinced, the other doesn't know what to do.
Listen, nobody else needs to die. Nobody else.
Okay, do a persuasion roll and have a bonus die.
I'm holding a gun. Mexican standoff when she says that.
Yeah, can I grab a gun off one of the guys that's been shot?
That's what I
Yeah. Okay, that's a success,
yes.
Jessica. So yeah, the guy says, All right. There's clearly something wrong here. I don't know. He was going to make us just shoot these people. We should be shooting these monsters, or whatever is this going on here. And well, you are talking about this in the helipad. Okay?
They'll say that the man is mad. The man thinks we're spies. We're auditors from the government.
I know, sir. I know.
The man was mad.
I have watched you the entire time you have been here. So you have nothing to do with this. But sir, what can we do? We need to. What can we do? We don't know how to deal with. This monster, these green monsters. I don't know. We have to we just shot them and they don't die.
We need in the reactor room. Well, to stop them, we need ice, but we need in the reactor room to shut down the drill, because that's what's causing these monsters.
Oh, okay, sir. Let's go down there. Whatever you say, sir. Bennings, Norris, follow me.
Yes. So how many are we with guns now? Then, now that we've got them on
side? Sir, do you know how to use that?
I know about 25% how to use it.
Well, say just keep it. You might need it anyway, but just don't point this way.
I'll try. I'll point it towards the ground when I'm walking around.
See, yeah, you try to. You try to copy them, to mimic them, like
scientists from Scotland.
You go like this. You see them and I'm pointing down. Okay, I'm pointing down.
I'd never seen an assault rifle before yesterday.
Okay, careful with that, sir. Just careful with that, please.
I'm being very much so.
And they take you from the helipad. You can go back into the first floor, the sick bay. It's clear for now. And curiously, from the helipad you can see the fire stairs. They're clear for now too. You don't see any monster there. Then if you want to go to the reactor, you want to direct this man to the reactor control room. Yeah, you have to walk to the. Sorry.
Is Nigel and the ones that are still alive coming with
us? Yes.
One of them going to have a key code though.
Well, Mr. Stoll should have the, but I Dr. Roylott, I suppose, Dr. Kent supposedly should have the code, but well, let's get down there and I will try to radio someone. This is Gordon. Anyway. Hi, do you have a location for Dr. Kent? Anyone? They're not responding, sir. Well,
do we need to stop at Dr. Stahl's office with the key codes being there?
We tried his office.
They searched the whole. You searched the whole office.
I thought it was locked by that key code or keypad.
Stoll's office. Stoll.
Security guy's office.
All right. We don't have the code for that door, but maybe we could break in or short circuit or do something. Do you any of you have any skill with electronic stuff and things?
I have a 10 on mechanical repair and a 1 on locksmith, so probably not me.
No one has electronics. Electronics? Anyone?
Computer use 45.
10. 45?
Where is the electronics? I can't find it on the sheet.
I think because it's not usually in this sheet. I think I put it in the additional skills maybe.
I have electrical repair on the left side, and then.
Yes, but I think these modern characters have electronic. Some of these characters have electronic.
No, I have an additional use. In addition, I've got computer use 45.
Or I could do electrical repair too, but Well, I don't see, but I don't think Mr. Stahl is going to write his code and anywhere. So I think our best bet is to find Dr. Kent, I guess. So let's try to securely control the entrance at least. Well, you go down to the lower deck and to the reactor control room, and there's no one posted there. And you see this the door is open, okay, but there's a lot of slime, like below the door, like near the door, and a quick peek inside from outside. You don't see anyone around, okay, but in fact you don't see anyone around, but you hear from behind you a lot of shuffling. And if you take a look at the nuclear reactor, you take a look, you see these monsters shuffling about, but they don't seem to pay attention to you. They are going for the reactor, like, and they begin to group into the reactor, to enter into the reactor, like seeking something, looking at something. Some of them begin to walk near you.
And there's no people here in the control room.
No.
And there's slime everywhere, right? So
yes, there's slime everywhere.
So what's the situation with like the control console or whatever? Where's that?
Well, you could try, but you need to be careful with the slime. Okay, in fact, you could swear you see the slime moving sometimes around, like trying to cling into stuff.
I need to shut it down. I need to try and get on that control deck.
Is there a fire extinguisher this time? I know we ask every room we go in.
Well, this time, okay, I'm going to be nice. I'm going to let you roll luck with your highest luck, okay?
Right.
This time. Let's see. This is the third time. Is
60.
I'm 50, so you're higher than me.
Okay,
Yeah,
go ahead.
Go.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Well, yes, there is a CO2.
Finally.
There is a CO2 extinguisher. Okay.
Clarice, clear a path to the control console for me.
Okay.
Yeah, you can. Okay, go ahead.
I was gonna say I would be going like, not like one big long one, so that I could conserve it.
All right. Yeah, you clear a path to the console room. Okay.
So
and well, Philip, you begin to work to stop this the drill, but it takes time. Okay, it's not something that can be done properly. Your character knows about nuclear reactors. It's not something you just switch off and it's off. You need to properly initiate the shutdown sequence, and it's going to take time. Okay, and well, you start the sequence. You start the sequence to shut down the.
Yep.
Just pour some coffee on it, and then it'll probably explode.
Yes, do like a Homer saying.
No. Yeah. I'll proceed to do the shutdown method. I'm going to try and get this drill shut down.
Okay, yeah, you can see the sequence, but it's taking time. It's okay. You just have to wait till it finishes. Suddenly, guys, you hear an explosion coming from the drilling floor. Okay, and I don't know if any of you are outside while Philip is working, but if any of you is outside with Nigel and the other guards, you see lava coming from the lower deck. A spurt of lava begins to fill part of the deck, and immediately you see more of these monsters going towards the lava, and they don't seem to pay any attention to you. They're just seeking heat sources. Okay, among those people you see, you seem to recognize Dr. Roylott, mainly because of the glasses. Just the only goo man with really big ass glasses still attached to his weird head, just shuffling there with the others. Okay, and lava is coming from the drill. Okay, the drill. You just initiated the sequence, Philip, and it's going to shut down. You don't think the reactor is going to explode, but Dr. Anderson, she's actually a doctor geologist, and at this point, I'm not
the crust.
Yes, I'm not going to.
I know enough, but I don't see.
I'm not going to make you roll for this because it's obvious to a geologist that a volcanic eruption is going to happen, and there's nothing you can do to avoid it. It's just going to happen. So
for the lifeboats.
Can I not ask Nigel about the helicopter? Like, can you not? Is there a
sir,
helicopter
sorry, sir, but there is a storm front, and we are not going to get any helicopters here until it has passed. Also,
why is there
Mr.
not an
Stoll,
emergency helicopter on the fucking...
because the helicopter comes and goes when it's needed. So we have lifeboats for survival.
You have do you have volcanic-proof lifeboats for like lava stuff?
No, sir, but we should move and go away as quick as we can. That's the only thing I can think of. We cannot call for help. There was a guy who went crazy hours ago and destroyed all our communication or radio equipment. And Mr. Stoll has some kind of a jammer activated inside his office for emergencies. So cases we need to block communications. It's not weird, but he decided to engage it, and I don't have the key. So, sir, ma'am, I think we need to evacuate as soon as possible.
Let's go, lifeboats.
Go, guys, go.
Well,
I'm shutting down.
You go back to the lifeboat. These lifeboats are like capsules. They are equipped with survival equipment inside, and they are not boats. They're just these capsules are enclosed. So, all right. You get into the lower deck. You try to the lava. You can avoid the lava because it's not an eruption. It's beginning to pour out from the drill, and you get to the lifeboat, and you begin to hear gunfire coming from there, and suddenly you see some kinds of pseudopods coming from the sea and reaching into the legs of the rig, the oil rig, the platform, and you see some guards that were guarding the lifeboats, shooting at this strange, formless spawn to no avail, because one of them is engulfed with pseudopods and begin to be absorbed by this mass. So what are you going to do? Because this thing is between you and the lifeboat. So I'm going to need initiative now.
How big a jump is it?
Sorry?
How big a jump is it?
It's not a jump. You need to walk to the capsule and activate the mechanism to lower it. You enter and it's lowered. But to reach the lifeboat, you need to get past this thing that is fighting these guards, and Nigel and the other guard says, "Okay, well, let's roll for them because let's roll sanity, everyone, please, and let's roll for our good friends, guard friends, but to see."
Not me though. I'm in the other room, right? I'm still in the control room.
You're still in the. You're not going to the lifeboat.
No, I'm switching off the drill.
Okay. Well, I mean,
It's gonna get destroyed with the volcanic eruption anyway.
Yes. I don't know if your friends. Did you guys? I mean, Dr. Anderson.
You didn't tell him.
Did you fall?
I'm busy trying to shut down this drill.
Really? No one went into the control room to tell Philip, "Hey, you were going to have a volcanic eruption."
I shouted to him and I told him to run, but he said he was going to stay.
I was shutting down this drill.
Yeah, but Nigel, the sequence underway. There's nothing you can do to accelerate it or
So
anything.
So if I've done everything that I can do, like if I'm not, like if I don't have to continue doing things in that process, then I'm getting out of there now.
Yes, that's what I assumed because I told you you can. There's nothing else you can do. Just wait.
No, I thought I was having to sit and do stuff. If I'm just sitting waiting, then no. If they
no. You just did that.
Initiated and I can leave, then I'm leaving. Sorry. Yes.
Yes.
Question: where is this formless spawn in proximity to the coolant plant?
The coolant plant is here, and the lifeboats are here, and this fight is taking place here, so it's pretty far away. And this formless spawn doesn't look like anything you have seen before. It's not green, and well, the sanity. Who had who success? Okay. You fail. You have to do shit. Oh, this is Nigel. I need to
1d6.
and not let me check because I think this formal spawn is uglier and weird. No, 1d10. 1d10, and those who passed is 1 point only. And Phillips, I need you to. Oh shit! I need you to roll too, Philip, because you are there.
Yep. 2 seconds.
Okay, Clarice, I need you to roll intelligence to see if you can grasp and understand the horror.
Use 1 on a success.
Success. All right. Okay. Yes, Clarice. Yes. So you understand the implications of what you see, this horror from below, and you just begin to see red, like you need. This is a monstrosity that needs to be put down. You need to kill it with fire, whatever it takes. So you are going to be like in a red mist of violence. For let's see. Oh, you roll 1d10, please. Yourself.
Oh,
so
God, not again.
For 7 rounds, you're going to be violently insane.
Oh yes.
I've
Nice,
got fire
Tommy.
extinguisher as well.
Well, let's go. Let me check our guard friends. They all have the same statistics, so let's roll for them. This is Nigel. Oh, Nigel!
Nigel,
Shit,
no.
Okay, Nigel.
Nigel.
Rip,
That's-
Nigel.
No, sorry, no roll. That's a fumble. That's maximum insanity. So he goes insane, and he just runs away and throws himself into the sea.
No, Nigel! No!
Part of me wants to follow him and just run in after him.
I'm a wee bit tempted as well.
Guess I should stay with you guys.
Let's go with Norris. Norris, are you going to stay or fight? Failure. Sorry, Vance. Okay, Vance, do you understand what's happening? Yes, he understands, and well, he takes out his gun and says, and shoots and blows his brains out.
Oh no!
And let's go with this. What was the other one? Bennings. Okay, Mr. Bennings. Let's see how you fare here.
Come on.
Okay, success. Okay, this other guy's like, what the fuck? And he begins to shoot. Okay, let's go with the initiative. He's going 65. And the formless spawn. Oh, he's going to go first. All right. Jessica 60. And Terry, you are 62. Well, I'm going to let you guys decide, Jessica and Terry, who wants to go first. And Clarice, what's you are 80, right? So you are going to go first from.
Do I get to still do it if I'm going mad?
Oh yeah, she's
yes, because you. Well, I can act for you, or as long as you go with your madness, I will leave you to play.
Okay.
Okay, but you have to go with your madness. Okay, and okay, Philip, do you want to go first, or you are going to let Greg go first?
So Greg is the guard that passed his power, and
yes, the only one who is still here.
Well, I'm holding a gun as well. I've got an assault rifle, so I'm gonna. I've never seen one before until yesterday. I've never held one until today. It's time to shoot it. It's time to try and use this assault rifle. So, am I doing...
yeah, but it's not yet your turn. I'm just going to asking
right,
you. You want to let? Are you going to let Greg go first?
Me and him. Actually, he's the trained guard. I'll maybe let him go first. Actually. But that's still what I'm going to do.
But we're going to... Well, but first we're going to see what happens, does this formless spawn do. Okay? This guy just goes to try and bite. He opens this disgusting huge mouth and goes for poor old Greg. Sorry, sorry, that's not the... Well, it's still a failure, so... Well, Nigel just... sorry, not Nigel, Greg. That just out of the way. Okay, and Clarice, it's your turn. What do you do?
So...
You are mad with violence.
Can I try and smash it with this fire extinguisher?
Yes, of course.
Yeah. So, do I just still roll for brawl?
Yes, of course.
Okay, but it would be like a mad, like...
Hard success, and he goes for a counter attack. Well, yeah, you bash a hole into this thing.
Yes,
you bang it pretty good, but as soon as you open this hole in him, it closes back together.
What the fuck?
And let's go with Greg. Greg, he shoots his assault rifle to this monster. Let's see how he fares. Okay, HK 40, 16 assault rifle and success.
Come on, Greg.
And yes, he goes semi-automatic with this shit. He fires several shots, and he hits, but the bullets just, he opens wounds and the wounds close back together instantly. So it's Philip's turn. Philip, you see this guy shooting at this thing, and these bullets just don't do anything.
Yes, indeed. Fuck.
You can. The thing is in front of the lifeboats. The thing is that you can try to get past these monsters, but you need to activate the mechanism to lower the lifeboats and go into the lifeboats before. Ideally, the system works like people get into the lifeboat and someone activates and lowers them.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to provide some cover and fire. Even if it's not doing any damage, I'm going to shoot while everybody else gets past, I guess, then. So I'm going to shoot the motherfucker. You want me to roll? Is there any point?
Well, no, not the point. We can just shot in the general direction of the monster, like trying to grab its attention. You go full auto
so that other people can get past.
Well, I'm going to make you roll because you have never used an assault rifle. So if you fumble, well, something bad can happen.
Right, well, I don't have on my skills. Well, no, I do. Sorry, I do. Yeah, it's on my skills. It's just not in combat.
Use,
sorry,
rifle.
Right, okay. Here we go. Wish me luck.
Okay, not a fumble, but yeah, you shoot in the general direction of this monster and try to grab his attention. You try to grab his attention, okay? And well, yeah, you do that. All right.
Okay.
I'm going to give you that.
People, get on the boat.
Okay, now it's, who is next? Well, it's Jessica and Terry's turn. What are you going to do, and in which order?
Yeah, I'll let you go again like last time. Terry's getting in the boat.
I'll run for the boat.
Okay, you're going to need a dodge roll, right? Okay, so let's see, you can get past.
I'll spend 7 luck on that.
Yes.
Or can you?
Yes. Yeah. Yes, you get past. One of these pseudopods tries to grab you, and you just roll, or you just jump and roll towards the lifeboat, and you make it to the lifeboat. You are going to enter the capsule or go to the mechanism.
I'll wait at the mechanism for everybody to kind of come through.
All right, let's go with Terry. Terry, what are you doing?
Yeah, I'm gonna say I'll follow Jessica and
go for dodge, right?
I'm just gonna run into the lifeboat. Terry's done now. Okay.
Okay, go for a dodge.
Every time Terry's just running by me.
It's true. Hold on.
Come on.
Oh no.
Oh, let's go with the grab. Oh, success!
Oh, fuck.
Shit, Terry, you are grabbed by this huge pseudopod, and you cannot get free, and you begin to feel like you are melting, like you are being burnt, and you. Oh shit, man! That's 10 damage. Okay, Terry. I'm going to need you. What's your age? What's your?
It's 13. It's 13.
Okay, that's a mortal wound. So just roll Constitution.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, you stay awake. Okay, you try to fight your way out of this, but it's looking pretty grim. You're being constricted, burnt at the same time. And let's go with back from the top. The formless spawn just he has 2 attacks actually. So I didn't use my second attack last time, but he's going to try and grab Greg again. Sorry. Philip, because Philip said he was going to grab his attention with the assault rifle, so he did. So Philip, you need to dodge. You need to dodge this.
Oh, right, let's go dodge. Where are we?
Oh man, you don't have the luck to avoid this, right?
Can I push the roll?
No, you cannot push combat rolls. So sorry, you just get beaten by this huge What's your HP?
Wait, how much luck do I need to pass? Because this is life or death.
Well, you need 55. Yes.
55. I have only 50. I can't do it. Fuck.
Oh man, you're out of luck. So, what's your max
Terry's waving at you now that you've been captured.
Was it 14 damage? My max HP is fucking 13, dude.
Wow, yeah, just dead, man. What's your final action? Because you see this smoke just closing on you, Philip. What's your final action before you leave this world?
So Dr. Philip, as he gets grabbed, Dr. Philip Swan, his final moment is just getting grabbed in the maws of this big monster. Run! Dr. Anderson, Dr. Terry, Clarice, run! Get out of here, get on the boats!
Yes. With that, the maw closes and splits Philip in half and swallows his legs. And then we go with what's next? Sorry, it's the former spawn turn. The other attack, he's not going to do your attack because he's busy grabbing and holding Terry. Okay? But sadly, he's still doing damage. So Terry, it's going to be another damage 8. So now you're dead. What do you do? What's your final moment looks like, Terry? You're just being like absorbed and melted into this horrible creature.
Well, I think he's just gonna, because he's still got the canister with some of the gas in it, he's just gonna throw it at the monster's head and like, take it back, you mother, and then he's done. And he'll make a dolphin noise. He makes a dolphin noise as he dies.
Okay. Yeah, well, it just melts away. His body just melts away, and just the gas breaks, and the gas is released harmlessly. And let's go with Clarice, who is still into a violent bout of madness.
I'm still madness. I would start like spraying the fire extinguisher in its eyes, and it's does it have like a mouth and nostrils?
Which one? Which one?
All of them, as many as I could. Because I was smashing it with the fire extinguisher last time, so I'm gonna try spraying it with it this time.
Okay, yeah. you spread all the cold of the fire extinguisher into this monster, but it doesn't seem to affect him in any way. But this is a different kind of monster, I suppose. But there's nothing happening to the monster. So now it's Greg's turn. So Greg is just actually. I'm going to need. Greg is not going to roll because he's a soldier. He has seen death in action, but you have never seen a man split in two, or much less one melt away. So I'm not going to make you roll for each death. Just roll 1d6. Just roll sanity, and if you fail, you don't. Clarice, you are just batshit crazy. You don't give a shit. But Jessica, you have to roll sanity, and you just lose 1 point. And it's Greg's turn, and he just don't know. He doesn't know what to do. He just keeps trying to shoot the thing and retreating into the fireboat while shooting at this thing. Okay, and he gets closer to Jessica. He's now near Jessica. And when he arrives beside you, Jessica, his gun is just empty now. He just click, click, click. Okay, now it's Jessica's turn. Well, Terry is dead. Philip is dead. Clarice is batshit crazy, and Greg is there with you. What do you do, Jessica?
I'm gonna get in the lifeboat. And I'm gonna tell Greg to flip that switch.
All right. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yes, miss. Yes, ma'am. Get into the lifeboat now. Hurry. I will lower it for you. All right, and well, it's time for the formless spawn to attack. But well, he's going to attack this pesky MP who seems to be intent in trying to kill him, and he goes for a bite.
Oh.
And well, guys, you cannot dodge. You just have to kill this monster. You have to kill it. So you have to counterattack. So do a brawl, and it has to be a hard success. No, it's a failure. So well, it's 20 points of damage. So I'm not going to bother to even ask. You are swallowed whole by this monstrosity from the depths. And well, what's the final moments of MP Clarice looks like?
Probably, even in my absolute madness and sanity, I would scream, "Go, Dr. Anderson, get out!" And then I think, as I was dying, I would scream, "Fuck the Tories!"
Hey!
Well, yes, in a brief moment of clarity before death, you that, Clarice. Well, now it's well, Jessica's. No, sorry, it's Greg's turn. He activates the mechanism, and in life begins to lower itself. And well, it's your turn, but there's not much you can do. You're inside a capsule.
I'll just
Safe.
say thank you.
For now, okay. So, sadly, there's no time for Greg to jump into the lifeboat before the monstrosity attacks him. So he goes for him.
Greg, not me.
No, not Greg.
Success.
No, not Greg.
Let's see if Greg is lucky enough to dodge this. Where's it? Dodge. Oh shit.
Oh fuck.
No, it's a fumble. So he just slips, and the monster. Oh well, it's not so bad. I think
9
maybe he
damage.
can survive this. Let's roll Constitution. Extreme success. He stays awake. Okay,
Oh.
he stays awake. Okay. He's slammed hard into one of the railings of the oil rig by this huge tentacle, but he goes again with another attack because he has 2 attacks. A hard success.
Fuck.
Sorry, Greg. I doubt you're going to survive this. What the fuck, Greg has dodged 40? Oh yes, I know. Okay. Oh, extreme
Come
success.
on, Greg.
Come on, Greg. Greg
Fight
just
hard.
dives. He's fighting hard to stay alive, and he dives into the floor as the pseudopod goes for him, and he rolls near the lifeboat. Okay, now his turn. He jumps into the lifeboat with Jessica.
Yes, Greg. Sorry.
And-
Come on.
Yes, they start the boat. You start the boat, and you start to get away. Okay,
Yeah.
and escape from this.
Did Terry die, or
hell.
did he just get grabbed?
No, Terry died and just was
We're all
melted.
dead.
Everyone.
Well,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, they're all dead. And
You saw
well-
me melt in front of you, like melt into something.
yes, and well, this life
Roll for
begins
survivor
to
syndrome.
pull away from the devil's hole oil rig. Greg is badly wounded, probably with internal hemorrhaging, but
I'm
he's
gonna
going
I'm
to
gonna toss him over. Actually,
well,
if it's
there's
anything
no
like
Gary.
the slime, I don't want like it's
Oh yeah, he could be slime.
So
Yeah.
Brutal, guys.
Brutal.
So it's like,
No, he's
you
not-
okay,
he's
and
not-
then you just push him out, like, bye.
Well,
No.
You
Yeah, but-
made it!
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a life capsule. You need to you cannot push him out. You need to hoist him. It's not going to be easy for you if he's awake.
Roll strength
But-
to launch Greg off the boat.
Then you do it.
Do it. You're gonna get slimed by him, and then you'll be a slime.
No. Well, you don't see any slime on him, okay? Because this monster is not green. He has no slime on him. All right. He's
Kill him, man.
he's-
Kill him anyway. Do it.
so it's not that kind of monster. In fact, you don't see anything on him, but he just has been like battered and bruised, but it's not. He doesn't seem to have any substance on him. Okay, but the boat just sails away from this hellhole. It's the icy waters, and about like 20 minutes away, you have left clear the platform. The platform goes up in a violent volcanic explosion, and you see that from the horizon. Okay, and that's the end. You seem to have survived for now. The waters are dark, spiky with waves because there is a storm going still. And in the darkness, you're not sure if those are spiky waves or tentacles, tips coming from to grab at you. You are not sure. Maybe it's just a nightmare. Oh, you will find out when you wake up, if you ever wake up. So that's the end of Mohole. Thank you for playing. And congratulations for the survivors. Or, I suppose that she survived.
Dr.
I know,
Anderson
Dr.
and
Anderson.
Greg.
If I did
Well-
survive, anybody that called me doctor from there on out, I'd be like, it's just Jessica.
Okay, let's Jessica survive. What's the epilogue for Jessica? And Greg survives too. Greg does not turn into anything monstrous during the trip. He's just wounded.
You guys maybe like become a thing, and then
Yeah, I was gonna say maybe Greg and I retire together and get a little house, and I take up like gardening or something and just
Yeah.
live in our solitude.
Yeah, in a very far away place. Of course, this whole incident is swept under the rug. As far as the rest of the world knows, the Devil's Hole oil rig platform suffered an accident and exploded. That was just short after an accident in drilling. Of course, no one knows there is a nuclear reactor in there, or it never was a nuclear reactor in there, just a regular drilling platform who had just a terrible accident. Nothing more. And of course, Minister Weinstep just washes his hands off of everything related, and he doesn't want to hear ever again anything about Roylott or oil platforms or anything to do with that business. And and sadly, of course, this auditoring team that was sent into the platform died in the accident. It's a very unfortunate thing, but shit happens. Of course, and that's it. No, it never happened. So that's it, guys. Thank you for playing again, and
Fantastic game.
Yes,
Thank you, Leo. Yes.
yeah, I hope you enjoyed. And
much
this
enjoyed.
this time, you can't say I don't kill you in the games.
Well done, Brew, for surviving. I'm glad someone of us did.
I haven't died yet, so I'm just waiting.
In fact, as far as the war is concerned, Dr. Jessica Anderson is dead. So, because, you know, the entire team died in the platform, and, well, it was an accident. What nuclear reactor? What rocket gas? I don't know anything about it. And, yeah, in fact, Minister Winestep, after that, shortly after that, retires quietly from the public life, and everything is forgotten.
Of course. I mean.
Well, that's it. We reached the end.
Bravo, Leo! Fantastic fun game. Fantastic fun game.
Yeah. Well, it's a really nice scenario from this. This one is from the book Peterson's Abominations. It's a supplement from 5 modern day short scenarios. So
proud to die in that one. That was a lot of fun, mate.
Really?
Yeah. Well, this is the only game that is really fun dying.
It is. I was just thinking that. I was like, yes, I'm gonna die.
Fantastic.
Or go mad, or both.
Or both. Did do both. Amazing.
No, well, yeah, well, I'm really hyped for the campaign, guys. I know it's going to be really fun. It's going to be really fun. Well,
got rid of our deaths already, so you can't kill us in the campaign now. You got
Leo,
your
most likely
out on us. You killed us.
Leo, as soon as I'm dead, right, and you're the one that killed us all tonight, would you like to say goodnight to everybody on Twitch?
All right. Well, goodbye, everybody. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this part 2 of Mohole. Remember to you can watch all our games in this channel with good old Oliver here. And well, I will see you in the campaign. I hope it's soon. Let's see when we start this massive campaign of horror in the Orient Express. Right?
Thanks.
Well, have a good one. Have a good night, and thank you for watching, and thank you all for playing. Have a good one, and I will see you next time.
Good night, everybody.
Bye bye.